I mean, other guys would do this on Mother's Day, not you guys. I think that's good. Whoa, holy shit.
I mean, one gave us a Marilyn Monroe picture.
Yeah.
And the other gave us this is the worst moment
After the most difficult thing they've ever done ever.
Why the fuck are you pointing a camera at me?
That's like a pamphlet at Planned Parenthood on the right. It's like, don't let this happen to you.
I mean, look, for all intents and purposes, she just had a baby torn out of her body. She was great. She looked great for just having a baby.
She looked pretty for that, but also the thing is, this is again the mother I'd like to fuck, and that pussy is busted up right now. Wow. And that one on the left is pristine. The one on the left never fucked a black guy because it was illegal when that picture was taken.
Sure. Yes. But I like how the baby's throwing up gang signs.
Represent.
Stays represented. So that must be an LA comic. It's on the West Coast.
That woman's a model on the left.
Yes. Yes.
Is that someone's real model?
Yeah.
Yeah. We know who it is.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, just because of time period.
Yeah, she's pretty fun. I mean, this is very obvious. No, the one on the right I'm sure is great, but we needed 70 photo.
Look, the one on the right is definitely in the cream pies. So if you're going to put something on the vote for her side.
But the one on the right, you can find for 8 full weeks.
Oh, absolutely.
She can suck your dick, though. She can suck your dick.
No, for
Did
sure.
her ass have a baby?
But you have to get your dick sucked by her from a place called like the Lover's Bluff or something like that. Inspiration Point.
Yeah, the one on the left. The one on the left promise she's gonna
pussy if you know. Pardon me, madam.
The one on the left is from that time period. You're gonna have to marry her in order to get in her fucking big old drawers.
So look how good that ass looks in what I'm guessing is a ridiculous amount of underwear. Just a felonious amount of it, just like straps on top of things, slimming. And
She got a huge bush, I'm sure.
I always go with the
no, I bet she's never shaved it, so it's not a lot. It's that first crop, just like nice. It's not all beamed up because they shaved it.
Are you guys doing the show or writing for the Oscars?
Well, we're gonna send this in as our demo.
I say go with the one with health insurance, and that would be the right.
Okay, all right. Whatever reason you want to pick. So one vote for the right. I'm going left.
The one on the left is kind of like, I know how to drive a car. Watch out. Voting's coming soon.
Yeah, I mean, there definitely aren't black people allowed in the one on the left's neighborhood.
It's a weird time. Yeah. It's usually a time where you can still get kidnapped by Indians.
You offended Dave. That was too far. That was too far.
Come on! The native people.
We're sorry. Your people were mistreated.
No, the native people are the one thing he does not like.
Damn it. Something has never happened before. Somebody walking off Allegiance saying, you took it too far, Jay. Dude, maybe he'll think about it a little bit and come back in a little bit.
What do you think David knows it stands for? Ageism.
So yeah, I mean, one on the left obviously moved on, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Dave?
I'm still looking at the kid.
Okay. You better package deal.
Someone called a pedophile hunter.
Yes, I just think
Let him watch this.
Let him compete. Could you physically? I'm wondering this. Could you, if I offered you $1 million or a doctor, probably not you, could you physically get the newborn baby back inside of the womb?
What? What is it you're asking? What weed are you smoking?
While living. What type of fucking question was that, man? You gotta go feet first, I think, or you go head first.
What are you talking about?
There's no way you go back in.
You'll break their neck. You'll break their neck.
It's not. All right. You can kill the baby.
Okay, hold on.
Now we're talking.
Why are you asking?
Now we're
He's
talking.
back just in time.
Baby survival doesn't matter.
Baby survival doesn't matter.
Now we're talking. Dave, throw a little lemon on this conversation.
I say leave the baby in the car and have a good time. See, that's how you save a show.
Oh, thank God. We didn't want to move on to the next contest without you.
What happened? Who won that one? Lewis, with the craziest question I've ever heard of.
You left, and Lewis, all of his pent up, what do I say next, just came out.
Yeah.
I need to consult a reverse OBGYN.
Who's out there? Where's the market for putting babies back in?
Can we watch a birth in reverse? That'd be fun.
What about?
You know, you ever see those compilations of like Firefighters putting black children back into burning buildings.
Oh, jeez.
Because it's in. Please pull that up. It's one of the fucking funniest. It's our lemon on it. Lemon's been called on this bed. It's them saving little black kids, but they do compilations of them putting them back into the burning building. It's fucking hilarious, guys. I can't believe you've never seen this.
I like how you say they when it's really you. I bet you're the guy doing this.
Is that Lewis Jacob? What's his name?
Just go to lewisestates.com. Firefighters are pure evil in reverse.
Oh my god. That's terrible.
I knew it was coming. It's still hilarious.
That's terrible.
Putting the back.
No! Why are you evil people doing this? Get it back!
Now, just
Gary goes, you don't want to pay your water bill? Put it back. Oh, fuck. That's so funny.
Dude, I've never seen that before.
now, just, once again, could you just put that guy in the wheelchair in the terrace up on that terrace, like they're feeding him?
What a real test of production tonight.
For a little guy, he needs 4 children to power his wheelchair. Like they're feeding him. Get in there. But punch that monstrous face.
Oh, we have 2 more or 1 more?
Oh, only 2?
Well, wait, who were the people?
Oh, yes, that's right. We didn't say. Left one.
Oh, the format one.
So our winner on the left is Dr. Drew's mom.
Ew. Oh. No wonder. Look at that.
And who's on the right?
Mom on the right was Brendan Schaub's mom.
Oh.
Little Brendan Schaub in her arms.
She's a babe.
West Coast, dog. What?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Was that him and is he the little baby?
Oh, poor little baby Brendan. You're gonna flip your truck.
Okay.
He's okay. We love him.
We could top that, huh?
The final. Is it the final one?
Oh,
That one? Or we have one? No, this.
That already went to that.
Final now. Oh, yeah.
Oh, this is great. Wow, this is fantastic.
Oh, I know. That's the show. I know. The right, that's Winston Churchill.
Okay, now I'm going to give you that copy order.
This is a tough one.
I'm going to say the right. Here we go.
All right, go ahead. Make your cover her face before you do that, though. If you cover her face, she looks like Ralphie May. I swear to God.
Wow.
Like the jacket and everything.
Absolutely.
Try to slam on the Chancellor of Germany.
But what's happening? Okay.
Wait, why does the one on the right have such tiny little hands?
I think the jacket's over the shoulders. Oh yeah, this is the same picture we had. Oh yeah.
The one on the left looks like she's used to saying goodbye to everything she loves. So I connect with her.
I'm going to make an argument for the woman on the left.
I'm going to say it too because the Da Vinci Code, and she's about to solve it.
She
I can
is.
see it.
Absolutely. She likes to take pictures near monuments.
It's not like this crazy broad on the right over here.
She's about to put ink in the Trevi fountain. she's one of the protesters for
The one on the right.
The one on the right has the longest middle finger, and then her other 2 fingers are going through the paper.
Wow.
And I just can't stand that. She's got AI hands. The one on the
That's
right.
not. I don't think she's real.
She's got wacky.
The one on the left could teach me something about history.
Yeah, she's.
The one on the left looks like she's going, look, I have normal hands. Just gonna point that out. I can jerk you off with these bad boys.
By the way, those are big mitts for jerking. But I will say, the one on the right gets attached real quick. She just seems prissy with a lot of problems.
Yeah.
What do we even say?
I'm throwing my
I don't
vote
know.
to the
You were
left.
asking if we could put a baby back. What are you talking about?
Hold on, wait. Hold on. The one on the right, is that a giant thumb?
Yeah.
What is
Someone's
it?
holding a picture.
Holding a
Oh,
picture.
I literally
It's a
just
weird
noticed
perspective.
that. Jay, you thought she was Thumbelina? What is wrong with you, Dave?
two left hands.
thought that was her overcoat.
She's the size of a thumb.
I think she's great.
I don't like that.
Me
It looks
either.
like the thumb is practicing some type of voodoo.
I don't like it either, Dave. That's why I went left. Because the one on the left just fucking, you could do whatever.
Yeah,
And she has good snacks in her house.
I'm going left.
Left. That's 2 for left.
I'm going right. The one on the left seems to be nice. And
You're crazy. Innocent? No, dude. A leather jacket from a Costco? That's not fucking. You're wrong about that, dude. This girl's hand job in the car on the way home.
She's got Kirkland tattooed above her
I'm
pussy.
telling you, this one's not fun. This one parties. One night only? Come on, dude.
I don't like the one on the right. I don't like how close to the left side of the frame she is.
Yeah.
What are these little...
Like,
Well,
it seems
you-
like she's
well,
got
very-
Yeah, details.
Dave, I feel like you're the deciding vote because Lewis
I
and
don't
Ian
like
both
the
say right.
placement of the
Yeah.
paper
Oh,
clip.
The one on the left looks like she just found out there's no Cheesecake Factory here.
absolutely. Which only what makes her hornier.
This is the one? Is it the same one? What is it?
I mean,
What's happening?
I can't.
What's going on?
What's happening? Oh God, am I having a stroke?
No, the city.
New York.
The city, guys.
Oh, the left. I picked the left.
I vote for New York City.
I'm freaking out. What is New York?
The one on the right.
Holy fucking shit.
Tough call.
Yeah, I go for the one on the right.
I looked over. I thought Mike was going to be salivating. The right. You voted the right.
I don't know, the one with the stripper like pole. I mean, does everyone see it? Or,
No,
you know what?
That's what I saw at first.
Yeah,
I thought she was on a merry-go-round.
nice.
You're voting right, Dave.
I'm going with the Suzanne Boyle.
Left.
I'm going with the.
That means left is moving forward, everybody.
Oh my God. That's crazy.
I love it. All right, we see her.
We did explain the contest to him. by the
I
way.
know.
Okay, on the left we have Josh Adam Myers.
I told him to send in a younger, hotter picture.
I told him to do the opposite.
No.
I said sell her for
Lewis.
what she is and let the people see.
Lewis, you told him to send in a younger, hotter picture, and he did.
He did.
This is it.
Grimace with a leather jacket.
Who's on the right?
We are
A
saying
gorgeous
goodbye.
woman, Cindy Crawford almost.
On the right,
The hottest woman in the contest.
call him Terrell.
Oh yeah.
Oh, she's
Right.
Irish.
She had a good life.
Wow.
Died in the potato famine.
Look at her. She's
All right.
That's the whites of her eyes. Is that creepy to say? Is that the creepiest thing I've ever said? I like the whites of her eyes.
Those are the last words coming to her
I can see the lights.
No, I think she's pretty whites of eyes. That's a great picture of him coming out of Maze prison in the troubles. Wow. So who's the winner? I guess now they move on to the next round now, right?
Yeah. Next round. And who is all the people moving on?
Well, the last woman, if she doesn't make it as the hottest mom, she should make it as the most fun uncle. I mean, she really had that look. It's like, you guys want to play a game? All right. Something I learned in the service. I'm ready to veto.
Moving on, we have Kim Congdon, Big J Okerson, Chris Hopo, Mike Racine, Doug Stanhope,
Yes.
Corey Hinchcliffe,
Yes.
Dr. Drew,
Yeah.
and Josh Adam Myers.
Nice.
Moms, 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 moms.
To be continued, everybody. Ian Finance, Dave Attell, thank you so much for hanging out with
Thanks for having
us.
us.
The new special, everybody.
Thanks to
Cross
you
Bonds
guys.
coming up 26 on Netflix. Gonna be hilarious. We'll catch you guys later this week exclusively on GameStop.com on the Friday Night Hang. Until then, peace.
Nice. Give it up for the crowd.
You've been listening to the Legion of Skanks podcast with Big J Okerson,
Did you suck it? I think I would instinctually suck it.
Pick with 3 C's.
You must be fucking over, Lewis.
Louis Gomez,
You ever try to watch a retard draw swastika? That's hilarious. I'm sort of known as a point guard of podcasting. Being a fat gay guy is so fucking awesome.
and comedian Dave.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Tim Dillon Show. I want to explain the backdrop for a minute. We are in our new studio in New York. We have 2 studios so that we never have to miss a video episode of the podcast. And our New York City background is on its way, but we wanted to get an episode out for you this week. We're hoping that the background is going to arrive, but we're dealing with all kinds of characters, people from the netherworld, dark people that, You know, they exist at the bottoms of stairwells, and they can only be contacted by certain means. And you know, they're doing it though. It's going to be great, but you know, we are using the people of the earth, as we call them, right? The little kind of, you know, they burrow into things and under things, and many of them are just there, and then we're using them to get the, you know, and it's coming. So don't. But this is not the permanent background. It's a black curtain. And SAG is on strike, and I support. And we're on YouTube right now, and I'm gay. YouTube. I'm a gay person. I'm gay. I'm a homosexual gay man on YouTube in a very heterosexual, patriarchal world of people, and what a horrible thing for me to have lived through that, being gay. And I'm so happy I can be gay on YouTube, be a gay man on YouTube, homosexual gay on YouTube, and it held me back in life dealing with that. And I stole a lot, and they were also not great. But I was trying to buy drugs, but it was hard. So to have the bravery to be gay on YouTube, to be gay on YouTube, and to support the Ukraine. I don't question it at all. Every dollar I make, half of it I should go to the Ukraine, because I'm gay. YouTube on being gay in the Ukraine, which is something I would love to. I would love to be gay in the Ukraine if I could, and the only way I can is if they win that fucker. So that's all I wanted to say starting off the show. I love the new Little Mermaid. It's not black enough. To be honest with you, it's not black enough. The new Little Mermaid, it's actually not. I want it to be even blacker. And she has a lovely voice, that girl that's singing. It's beautiful. But I think it could have even went, you know, to where it's almost uncomfortable for everyone. And that's what I wanted. But that's all I have to say, because I'm here now on YouTube, and I support Fran Drescher, to the person who's doing this writer's strike. I do, and the SAG. She's in the union that I'm in, the Screen Actors Guild. Fran Drescher, who, if you remember, was in a show called The Nanny, and she was the star of the show. She was the nanny. And she is now the president of the Screen Actors Guild. And it's a great injustice what's happening right now. And I'm a little disappointed that Americans don't care about the trouble that actors and writers are having not making any money. Americans are like, hey, they're of the attitude. It's like, hey, fuck you. And all you make is crap that you don't want to watch. But that's not true. There's a few things that you like that could go away if this doesn't get rectified. There are. Those big budget Marvel movies you all like, you slumber into the theater like a herd of cattle and buy a bucket of soda with your kids and eat little hot dog donuts, they're going away. Hey, that's going away. It's not just Succession. Some of the things you like are the movies where cats talk to each other. You like that? That's out too. All the films where cats and dogs speak, because Americans they like that. They like when cats and dogs speak to each other, because they can in real life. But in the movies they can't, and people like it. So some of those things that Americans like, and they like movies of, what is that, the Fast and Furious, where they keep stealing all the cars, they keep taking cars every year in some other desert. And that can go away. It's not just the faggoty things that your, brother-in-law watches on the BBC, which is not affected by it, but there's some actual real explosions that may not happen because of this strike. So you should get mad at this. And I famously here see everyone's point with the strike. I do. Because I think people should get paid fairly. But then I look at what's happening, and look. Let's take a look at Snow White. Snow White is a movie that is coming out now. It is a Disney film. It should be a hit. Snow White, who could have more name recognition than Snow White? Everybody knows what Snow White is about. It is about a woman or a girl who is tempted with a witch who gives her an apple. Is that correct? That is correct.
Yep.
After that, I don't. But there's a wolf too. But everyone knows about it. It's big. And it should just, these things, these remakes should just kill. There should be no, it should be on, if you don't fuck this stuff up, it should be easy. Snow White, get a wolf, get a bitch, get a witch. You're done. Get a prince, probably. Now, Snow White, you would think this would be the perfect time to employ little people. Not using the other M word. I'm on YouTube and I'm gay. But I'm using the word little people. Now, you would think this is 7 little actors can work. 7 little actors can now work. You would think, right? Wrong. Wrong. Disney's live-action Snow White under fire for replacing 7 dwarfs with, quote, magical creatures of all sizes and genders. This, again, was the one opportunity for little people to have their moment in the sun, other than that no on Game of Thrones that he killed Peter Dinklage. But now, 7 people get to have a potential shot. What do? Make that screen big. Look at this freak show that they have. First of all, these are not dwarfs. There's only one dwarf. The rest of them look unkempt. They look homeless. They look diseased. You could have accomplished this by going to Seattle and grabbing 7 heroin addicts that were living under a fucking bridge. This is scary. This does not look like something kids would like. You should have little cherubic-like people. That's what dwarfs are. They're tiny, somewhat chubby, hardy, hard-working people. This is like a fucking unemployment line of scum. Every person here, I couldn't... What are they wearing? What are they dressed? What is this? Why are you destroying everything? This is so easy to not fuck up. You can have black little people. There's nothing wrong with that. Get all the little people of all the races, but they need to be little. Why is the guy in the middle with long hair being hired? What group is he in? Let me see why they're doing it, because they're trying to modernize these movies. They're destroying everything. And this is one of the reasons it's hard to get people to care about this strike, because they have turned on the business. They don't enjoy the things that are being made anymore. They don't care. And if you don't get them to care, you lose that popular support. Let's find out. Okay, quote, literally no offense to anyone, but I was a little taken back when they were very proud to make this bigger, when they were very proud to cast a Latina actress as Snow White, which, by the way, it's fine. That's fine. No one cares, okay? But you're still telling the story of Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. He said in January 2022. I don't know who's saying that. You're progressive in one way, but then you're still making that fucking backward story about 7 dwarfs living in a cave together. What the fuck are you doing, man? Have I done nothing to advance the cause from my soapbox? I guess I'm not loud enough. In response, Disney said it was taking, quote, a different approach to avoid reinforcing stereotypes. Well, it's about... Christ almighty. So, find out who said that, because they ruined the whole fucking movie. One guy said somebody had a problem with that they were making a movie with 7 dwarfs. By the way, what? I don't even understand the negative stereotypes about dwarfs in the movie. That they work hard. First of all, if you remember, the dwarfs were not painted as one thing. There was sleepy, happy, there was a few of them. Julie, there were a few different dwarves, and I forget what they did and who they were, but they each had a specific personality and a specific thing that they did. Nobody was saying like all the dwarfs are one thing. Is it? But all that they worked hard, right? People knew them before that they were workers. Why is that such a bad idea? Why is it bad? What stereotype is being reinforced that they live in a cave? I'm so curious. Oh, this is Peter Dinklage. You know, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not happy about this. And I don't want to go to war with him, but it's really like, what if there was a Disney film called Snow White and the Fat Faggots? If there was, no, I'm saying if there was. I'm not saying there is. If there was, and it was 7 faggots that were like myself, kind of loud and vicious. Number one, better movie. Number two, why would he complain about? Like, what is he complaining about? Does Peter Dinklage not like that there are dwarfs? Does he not want them to? I don't know. I'm confused, man. What's the disability? What as what though? This is what I'm trying to understand, and maybe he could help me understand this because maybe I'm not understanding why he's mad, and maybe he's mad for a very legitimate reason. All I'm understanding is that there are people that are little. Maybe they don't like the word dwarf, but they are littler than other people, right? And Snow White befriends them. What's the problem? I don't know, can you articulate why he's upset? Yeah. Here's the thing, man. Then don't make it. Or Disney just tell him, fuck you. Someone's gotta tell him, fuck you, Peter. Hey, fuck you. You know how many little, he's taking, here's what Peter Dinklage is doing. He's taking the food out of a little woke mouth, of those little mouths that could be eating. Peter Dinklage is stealing food out of their mouth. There's 7, here's what Peter Dinklage is saying. I'm the only one that can be famous. Just me. Sorry, everybody. We're shutting that down. You know how I was the dwarf in Game of Thrones? That's cool. Everyone else, we're closing the little bridge. The little bridge is going up, and no one can cross over it now, because I'm already rich. So now there's 7 scumbags that are going to be in this movie when there were 7 actors that have probably been working their asses off. This is the fucking... Like, I would like to play the Cheshire Cat. That's like a Disney role for me that I'd love to play because it smokes and it's kind of nasty and you can tell it cares about what's going on, you know? Like it's kind of cognizant of what's happening. Yeah, I like the Cheshire Cat. So this would be my role. This would be my role. This is what I would like to do if I was involved. If Bob Iger called me today. If he called me today, he'd probably try to get me to kill Fran Drescher, but if he called me today, he'd give Ray Comp a gun. They'd be like, Bob Iger hands Ray Comp a gun. He goes, do the right thing, Ray. What? Do it. Do the right thing. She's causing all kinds of problems, Ray. But see, Cheshire Cat is a role for me where I would go, God damn it, I want to be in that. We're getting ridiculous, man. So now we have Snow White and the 7 homeless people. Look at that. If I saw that crew, I would go nuts. They're going to destroy the company. Bob Iger is a good CEO. He cannot let this happen. They're going to destroy it. Now, the Little Mermaid, she was a great talent. She had a great voice. But every one of her sisters was a different race. It was like weird. Like one was like a Romanian gypsy, and the other one, it's like, well, it didn't make any sense. So a lot of this stuff, it by its very nature, doesn't make sense to anybody. We don't get it. So I'm just saying that it's a real issue. What's happening right now with the strike? Now get up, Fran Drescher. Like what is because I am on strike now. am, and I want to show up to the picket lines, and I want to show this support because I am striking. I won't work right now unless I'm paid, and I have some of my own demands that are outside of the strike. I'm going rogue.
This is that thing that's the other day.
Yes, let's see it. I want to see it.
You cannot change the business model.
Here we go. Now, by the way, what's great about her, they're all acting all the time. This is the most... Now, I agree with a lot of what they want. Some of it I think is unrealistic. The studios will not budge on AI and, you know, maybe not the size of writers' rooms. I do think they'll pay them more. I do think the residuals, they'll come to the table on that. But here's why it's the most insufferable strike in the world. Everyone is acting. Like when air traffic controllers go on strike, they're not acting. You know, there's a strike every other day here in New York. There's an inflatable rent-a-rat, some unions picketing, the local whatever, they got the signs. The reason this strike is it's disgusting to people and grotesque is because all the people in it are, like when Ron Perlman was like, Ron Perlman, you know him, the guy who plays a Hellboy and all that other stuff? He's like, because supposedly it leaked out that a studio head said we're just gonna let them lose their houses. We're gonna bleed them out. We're gonna let these writers and on my Patreon I talk a lot more about this in a little bit of detail. But he goes, basically, we're going to let them die. And he lose. So now Ron Perlman came back and he's like, there's a lot of ways to lose your fucking house, brother. Like he did like a thing where he's like, there's a lot of ways to lose your house. Basically a threat. Going, there's a lot of ways to lose your house. Like, maybe I'll burn it down, maybe I'll kill you. But he's an actor. He's not doing anything. He's kind of a puss. He's an actor. No offense. He could probably kill me, but he's not burning down Bob Iger's house. It's just not what he is. So they're all doing shit like that. They're all gonna go like a butler. There's a lot of ways to lose a house. You don't want to, it's like you're not the thing you pretend to be. Just focus in and try to get a good deal hammered out. She's also losing her mind. Now remember, we like, and I respect Fran Drescher, but these people have not acted in a while, and it shows. Let's go to Fran.
It has changed. And not expect the contract to change. We're not going to keep doing incremental changes on a contract that no longer honors what is happening right now with this business model that was foisted upon us.
Can someone write this for her, by the way? Can someone stop it? Can someone write this down for her? Because she looks like erratic and she doesn't know what's going on. And this is not a good communication strategy. I understand this is the way that they think, actors. They're all like, it's got to be all over the place. She's like, the business model is changed. But it's like, let's hammer out points, couple of key points. Point 1, point 2, point 3, point 4. Not this, I'm all over the place. I'm screaming and yelling. She looks like she's about to break out in a song. The studios are lying. It's like you gotta just, a little composure goes a long way. And I say that as a member of SAG who is striking, who should be heard. I have a strike platform, and it's controversial. And my strike platform, and a lot of people aren't gonna like it. My strike platform is give the studios 90% of what they want. Let's take 10%. And many people do not like that, but I say give the studios 90%. Let's take 10. Let's take 10. And that has been defeated. I have been called a scab. I have been called a bootlicker for billionaires because I have just suggested, it was a mild suggestion, giving the studios 90% of what they want, taking the lowest earning members of SAG and putting them in not a slave program, but like an indentured servant, kind of working, maybe like a mentorship thing. And of course, I have been attacked for that. But no, it's at the end of the day, the Hollywood and the machine is going to shrink now. It has to. There's 600 shows. Nobody's watching a lot of them. There's a lot of people trying to make a living as an actor or a writer. It's not sustainable. shows like mine cost a lot less to produce than these shows. You have more people watching this than a lot of the shows that are being produced by streamers for millions and millions and millions of dollars. Long term, the sustainability of the business model is being called into question. And of course, the streamers are being shitty to writers and actors. They always have been. And let's see how much leverage the writers and actors have. I'd like to see them hammer out a good deal. I've offered to kind of go in and negotiate, but they're not giving up on AI. If every industry in the world is using AI, Hollywood's not going to take a moral stand. This is the business that raped children and threw women into the fire pits when they spoke up about anything except a couple of years ago. They're not going to be the ones to take a moral stand about AI. Like, they're not going to be like, well, you know, we care about humans and we don't want to displace any human being. No, they're trying to accelerate AI so much that they never have to see another actor and writer again. And I'm sure they would love that. So you'll have to figure out somewhere that the business that we can live, and people that are working in this business that where their labor is getting rewarded in a way that they can feel comfortable with. That's the serious angle of it. But there are things you're not going to win on these certain things. You can't keep ruining everything with this crap where you're hiring people based on race, sexuality, gender, and not level of talent. And I'm not saying you can't find both. But if you're going to do this thing where you're going to remake movies so that they're morality tales where people can learn lessons, they're just fucking not going to watch them. They're not going to care. Do you know who is Snow White, by the way? Do you know who's the new Snow White? Dylan Mulvaney. Dylan Mulvaney is Snow White. Because nobody learns. Nobody learns a lesson. Dylan Mulvaney is coming as Snow White with the 7 magical gender creatures. She's coming to a screen near you. Let's finish up with Fran. She looks very angry. She's got to look. The thing is, you got to look a little cooler. You got to. I feel like you got to turn it down. It's too much. If I would say, cut, too much. Just take a little less. Fran. No, we get it. We understand you got people are yelling at you because you took a photo with Kim Kardashian in Italy, and people don't think you're in the cause. But we just need you to tone it down a little bit and get a hairbrush. Continue.
It's crazy.
Is it?
So the jig is up, AMPTP.
That's right.
We stand tall.
That's right.
You have to wake up and smell the coffee.
I like that one.
Can it?
Coffee. She had to find a way to get the word coffee in there. Maybe she'll use water too. The water sigh. The coffee. You better smell the coffee. We're underwater here. Sag. 87% of people in SAG make less than $26,000 a year that cannot even qualify for health insurance. $26,000. The SAG minimum to qualify for health insurance. There is so much inequality in the entertainment business, right? You know, even though it's, quote, a progressive and liberal business, it's an insane amount of inequality. And they got to figure something out. But it's also a tough business because who's really in it? How much do you have to do to be in the fucking business, right? You can't just show up and say, I'm a writer, I'm an actor, I'm a comedian. It takes years of hard work, unpaid. You got to figure it out. You hop from gig to gig to gig to carve out a career. It's not a regular business. It doesn't operate like that. It's not a job creation business. Their job is not to create jobs for people. Their job is to find the most talented people that are trying to do this and give them opportunities. Or that was their job, and that should still be their job. I support everyone involved here. I support SAG, I support the WGA, I support Big Daddy Zaz, David Zaslav, I support Bobby Iger over at Disney, I support Ted Sarandos at Netflix, call me. I support all the CEOs, I support the writers and the CEOs, because you know what? We're all human beings. We're human beings. It doesn't matter if you make $1 billion or $10. We all bleed red blood. So it's hard for me to choose between the people that have all the billionaires and the people that I personally know in my own life I don't really like. But I agree with the writers, and in theory, I just don't want to have to see them or talk to them. Because now they're all trying to do stand-up. God, is that a mess? So shout out to Big Daddy Zaz. I support you. You're going to have to fold. These streamers are going to have to fold a little bit, but I like what they're doing in the moment, because it's like nobody wants to see anybody fold quickly. I think there should be a long strike with a lot of violence. I think the violence should go both ways. I think there should be people I think people like Fran Drescher should walk around law security. I think there should be a lot of egg throwing and pies. I think there should be like real blood on the street. I think there should be lamb's blood on the door. I think that's good. Now, I'm not advocating for any of that. I'm not telling anybody to do it. But if there's someone who's watching this, it would be nice to see a very Hollywood strike. Like, let's make it a Hollywood strike. Let's make it what the movies are. Fun and watchable. That's what I would hope. That's what I would hope. That's all. Like, is there a version of Fran Drescher that smacks Big Daddy's ass in the face? Does she spit at Bob Iger? And does Bob Iger just fucking go at her? You know, I don't know how it works, folks. I'm just saying that's my goal. My goal is that it is very watchable. And then hopefully it ends. The pole dancing convention has left Florida. Ron DeSantis, who I think is a little bit of a hysteric, about the LGBTQIA2 stuff. I think he's a little bit of a hysteric, although I do, and I've talked about many times, that I think the LGBT whatever community, they're also losing their minds now, and it's a big tent now, and they're inviting a lot of people in. But this was sad to me because you know that I am a fan of, you know, I like reasonable people, rational people. PolCon moves the 2024 convention away from Florida, citing drag ban and anti-LGBTQ laws. PolCon, a popular pole dancing convention, has decided to move its 2024 convention out of Florida, citing the state's anti-LGBTQ laws. Let's get to the article here. In an interview with Insider, Colleen Jolly, no way that's her name, but the CEO and owner of PolCon, said she thought she'd hoped to hold the convention in Orlando due to the size of the pole community there. Keeping the convention inclusive for LGBTQ plus attendees meant moving it, she said. Quote, unfortunately, a growing number of states are making these really broad laws in the name of protecting children, but they're not protecting children at all. They're just about controlling and harming transit queer folks. Jolly told Insider the convention needs to be moved because a small contingent of its attendees are under 18 years old. The 1,300 person event typically sells less than 10 tickets to minors accompanied by the parents. So what here's the deal. The idea that Florida is trying to make itself a state where minors cannot pole dance is insane. It's frankly disgusting. Because it is a sport, pole dancing. It's an art. My cousin and her children visited my Hamptons estate recently. It's not an estate. It is compared to you. Unless you're somebody, you know. Here's the point. My cousin and her children were at my house. The first thing I asked, and I forget their ages, 7 or 8 or whatever, who cares, sweet kids. First thing I asked, are they pole dancing? Are they pole dancing? No, it's true. Are they pole dancing? Because it is a great, number one, it's exercise. So many of these kids are fat. Get them on the pole. Get them on the pole young. So Florida is trying to make itself a state that does not welcome families who want to attend PolCon. Families of people. Usually, here's the deal. Despite that, because the Florida law prohibits children from attending adult live performances, which includes drag shows, and some pole dancers perform in clothing that does not match their gender assigned at birth. So if you want to take your children to see pole dancing drag queens in Florida. You're not allowed to do it. And that saddens me. If you want to take your children to Florida and instead of going to Disney World, you want to take them to PoleCon so they can watch pole dancing and maybe learn to be a pole dancer. What if your child is a drag pole dancer? People are born the way they're born. What if your child is a 10-year-old who comes to you and says, I am a drag queen, and you go, I support you, and you go, hold on, I am also a pole dancer, and I want to go to PoleCon in Florida where I can dress in drag and dance on a pole with my friends. I want to dance on a pole with my friends in drag. And if you're a parent, you have to look at your child and go, honey, yes, for Christmas this year, right after we get home from Mass, I will buy 2 tickets to PoleCon so that me or 3 will bring your father and we'll all go down together and your father will watch you pole dance. Because this is crazy. This is a big thing for a lot of families. This might be the new Disney World in 20 years in our country. There might be more people going to PoleCon. PoleCon maintains that parents should make the decisions for their children for which showcases and workshops to attend during PoleCon. Right! He wrote in the blog post discussing the decision to move the convention. This is not about drag, it never worked. It's like, here's the deal. If you take your kids to PoleCon, you have to decide what is important for them to see and what's not. Some performances highlight Black and Latino online Latinx performers, while others have performers from the LGBTQ plus community. Other showcases are specifically for younger attendees to perform at. Other showcases are specifically for younger attendees to perform at. So that's for the kids who want to do pole dancing. I mean, if you're a cisgender straight person, you're probably not paying attention to these laws because I mean, listen, here's the reality. It's one of those there but for the grace of God go I things. First they came for kids who are pole dancing. And you know what I mean? And then what's next? The reason I have this article, but I do think DeSantis wants to make the country into a Christian theocracy, which I'm sure some people love. That idea. Of course, those people rape more children than anyone. That being said, you know, the Catholic Church, that we'd be closing down those. That being said, this is insane. Who is taking children to a pole dancing convention in Florida? It's the craziest thing I've ever heard. And I read this article, I'm like, this is fucking a madhouse. So I do think this does not help the case of anyone. I was reading this and they're like, DeSantis' laws are targeting, and then I read it and I'm like, oh, it's pole dance. It's like people that want their children to pole dance are apparently upset about it. About it. I'm not saying, well, I don't know if you should ban that. What? I think it's a bad idea for kids to start tinkering with puberty. It's a very bad idea. Should it be banned in all cases? I don't know. There's probably some extreme cases. But again, I just think this is funny that the example being used is a pole dancing convention in Florida where people are taking their children to pole dancing in Florida. Robert De Niro's grandson, and I touched on this in the Patreon, very sad, died by taking a pill that was a Percocet and that it had fentanyl in it. Now, they're saying that fentanyl is in 90% of drugs in New York City right now. It's crazy. He was sold this drug by a 20-year-old girl named Haley, what?
Sophia Haley Marks.
Sophia Haley Marks, called the Percocet Princess. We cannot find one photo of her online. Here is my conspiracy theory. I think she might be the daughter of somebody wealthy. Could that be? Is that possible? Percocet Princess, who allegedly sold Robert De Niro's grandson drugs that led to his suspected overdose, warned him, literally, I don't want to kill you. That's what she said. But then she sold him the fentanyl-laced pills. She's being held without bail on federal narcotics charges in Manhattan after selling fake oxycodone and Xanax with fentanyl in them to Leonardo De Niro Rodriguez, 19, R.I.P. He did not make it. Very sad. Rodriguez first texted Marks on June 30th asking him to buy, quote, 30s blue counterfeit oxycodone stamp with the number, and she allegedly replied that they are potentially dangerous. Do you really need them? Marks replied, according to the criminal complaint, I don't want to kill you. I don't like serving you because they're not script, meaning not prescription grade. But she served him anyway. And now, sadly, tragically, he died. And this is one of those stories that, you know, makes you really think that, you know, if you're out there and you're struggling with drugs, you got to get help, because there's too much shit on the street right now that can kill you. And not over a long period of time. We're talking pretty instantaneously. You take one Percocet. I used to take Percocet, and I never thought, and I never felt that I was in danger from taking Percocet. I thought it was just a fun way to start a morning, and it's a good way to kind of get into the day. You drive to work, you scratch a little bit, you get an itch, but, you know, Percocet, to me, was never like, oh, you're gonna die, Vicodin. It was never like, oh, you're gonna drop dead. Oxys are a different story. Certainly oxys that are laced with fentanyl are a different story. A lot of kids right now are taking very severe and serious drugs and dropping dead, and it's fucking very sad. And I don't know what's gonna happen to this chick. I don't know what's gonna happen to her, but she's gonna have to go to jail for a long time. Gonna have to go to jail, but I don't know if that's gonna happen in this state. They might put her right back out on the street. What we talked about on the bonus episode, like, what would they do in Singapore? How would they handle it? They would hang her in Singapore. What? They would hang her. And I'm not saying that that should happen, but that's interesting. If you wanted to clean up society really quickly, interesting. That's what I'm saying. Interesting. Cocaine, speaking of drugs, they found cocaine in the White House a couple of weeks ago, or about a week ago. And it's 1,000% Hunter's. There's no way it's not. There's zero way it's not Hunter Biden's code. Zero. Look at Hunter Biden. Get the video up of him on the White House. He's on a balcony. And he does what every culture does. He's like sweating, and they don't quite know what to do with their hands. He's a little manic, and he puts his hand through his hair. He's still actively using drugs. I'm gonna go out there and say it. There's no proof of this, but it doesn't matter. Hunter Biden is still using drugs. Let's look at Mr. Sober right here. So this is an event at the White House where Hunter Biden, I'm telling you right now, he's high on cocaine. You don't have to believe me. Yeah, he's high on cocaine. Yes, because he's doing cocaine. And they know Jill knows. Yeah. And there's another video of him as well, like, look, here he is. Yeah. There he is. He's still... There he is. There he goes. Yeah. Yeah, he's getting... Now, where's he going? Where's he going? Where's he off to? Where is he going? Okay, I'll see you later. Then he goes with the wife, and now he's out. Where is he going? The party's on the deck right there. Right? Isn't that where the party is? Where's he going? Why is he leaving his entire family, including the president and the first lady, are standing on that balcony? The party's on the balcony, Hunty baby. Where's he off to? Could I guess? He's still on drugs, and this is unfortunate. This is unfortunate. He probably knows that Percocet princess. She's probably on his laptop. But no, there's no way he's not. And
listen to me. You ain't going nowhere. I got you for 3 minutes. 3 minutes of playtime.
Price Silver.
Gone on her for syphilitis. I got it from this one tramp that I was with.
Come on, you idiot. You gotta. What do you mean?
Anyway, brother, here's Wonderwall.
And Tim Morris.
Do you think the mimes actually stab people, or do you think they just mime it? Jamie, can you pull up a video of somebody's head being crushed by sonar? That'd be great.
Well, pitter patter, let's get at her.
Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
And we're black.
You are not a hit that boy.
And everybody, we're black with another episode of Being Black with White People.
Being black with
white people that will
blackies.
teach you how to be black. The first thing we're going to want to do here is apply for a lot of credit cards, max them out, and then never pay them off. Funny enough, this is something that white people also do. So I don't know that I've taught you anything new.
Shout out to those people.
Knowledge.
We love the whites.
The whites.
You want to play this intro, or are we waiting for Timothy?
Just play the intro.
I
tell
you
you,
right now,
I think
cannot
he's
hear a
dead.
dang word that Lindsay is saying.
Really? You can't hear nothing I'm
Turn
saying?
your mic up there, Scooby-Doo.
Turn it off.
Actually, make sure it's on.
Ding dong ding time.
It's on, and it is... How about now? How
It
about
doesn't
now?
matter. I hope you're dead.
How about now?
Yeah.
That's
we go.
better.
Okay, it's this one.
Place to lambast idiotic methods, serving food, or any other Epicurean.
If you really want more.
What the fuck does that word even mean?
Turn him up.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. That one?
Definition.
Not too much. Turn it down a little bit. You hear that feedback?
You hear that feedback? How about this feedback? You suck.
What the hell happened to Tim?
Come, Koro.
Chim chiroo.
Chim chiroo.
We don't need these ones. Thank you very much. Nope, that's Bryce's. I know, I don't hear feedback. I just gave you feedback. You suck.
Feel
Okay, you
the
ready?
bitch. Tuppence.
There's absolutely, we have zero interest in it. Ukraine could use an increasing number of cluster bombs as its stockpiles of conventional shells run low. As it looks, so Ukraine is no longer winning the war. For a while they were, now they are not. You know, Putin goes, we have our own cluster munitions. You know, if they do something, we're going to do something. If they do it, we'll do it. And this is going to be a failed state. It's probably going to be a frozen conflict, meaning like nobody actually has a decisive victory. Hard to win the war, hard to win the peace. And it just becomes a perpetually dysfunctional state. And the war kind of goes on and it sucks up time and resources until, I guess, one of those governments is potentially overthrown and somebody comes in there. I don't know. I don't know. But I just think that it's funny now because we started this just like COVID. We were like, 2 weeks, we'll stop the spread, we'll slow it. It's like, we started this going like, yeah, well, we're supporting the Ukraine. They were invaded by a hostile country, which is true. Absolutely true. And now we're like, let's give them jets. Let's give them cluster bombs. Let's get it going over there. Let's get it going. And, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. And, I would say, that I no longer have I'm not going to keep bringing it up. I will just let whatever's going to go down over there, it's just going to go down. And I'm not going to focus too much time and attention on it, because it's actually supposed to go away. You're not supposed to think about it. The goal is it's to be put away, and it's just that thing over there that happens where we give them all the money and the weapons and there's more death happening. or we can't think about it. We've got our own issues like the SAG strike. So we got to focus on things that matter, like are the dwarves and Snow White being objectified, and just keep giving cluster bombs over to the Ukraine. Check Drudge. I wanted to talk about something on Drudge too that is just happening. So summer is getting hotter right now. I mean, I think the temperature in Vegas, when I'm going to be there on Saturday for the Win, the Encore Theater at the Win, it's going to be 115 degrees. How fucking insane is that? Vegas, this is one of the hottest summers ever. How are people coping with this heat? How is it happening? Heat wave reaching right there, max strength, 128 degrees, peak. This is insane. The areas of these states are being pushed to the limits, and I don't know if they're going to fail or not. It's interesting to kind of see if an energy grid fails, you're looking at severe problems. You're looking at a lot of people losing their lives. Death Valley, people are still going to be tourists in Death Valley, California. It's like the hottest place on Earth. I think one year they got it. It's like 128 degrees. It's just an arid hellscape. The only thing that survives there is tarantulas and lizards. It's a very, very hot part of California. And people are still going. They're flocking there for tourism. Because it's inexpensive. It's cheap. People go, sure, I'd rather die. Climate change gawking thrives as tourists flock to Death Valley with temperatures at 128 degrees. So, by the way, this is what I talked about, disaster tourism. Literally, this is something I talked about was going to happen. I said this was going to happen. People are finding the fun in the decaying planet. And this is kind of cool. It is kind of fun. It is fun to go out and see, like, how bad it's getting. And everybody's smiling. Look at that. Make that video big. She's smiling. They're happy. That's fun. Look, it's 133 degrees. Smile. That's fun. Ladies and gentlemen, so many people are having problems right now illegally with legality. It's a litigious society. And you have to sue. You have to sue, and you have to sue others that have hurt you, maimed you in any way. You have to sue them in the face. Call them and sue them. Sue them right now. Sue them till they're dead. Wake up every day and call a lawyer and sue. It's the only way to really feel fully American is to be in a law. I know several people in lawsuits right now, they feel great. Sue them. And you know, well, you go, oh, well, I don't know how to sue people. Yeah, I did. It's called Morgan & Morgan. It's a law firm. It's the biggest personal injury law firm in the fucking world. Morgan & Morgan. It's called suing people that fuck you up. You don't take it lying down. If you fall, if you fall, you were tripped. If you slip, it was done to you. If you stumble, that's somebody else, baby, and they need to pay. If somebody hits you with their car, it's intentional. You need to get them. Go get them. Go get them good. Go get them good with Morgan & Morgan. If you're ever injured, check out Morgan & Morgan. Their fee is free unless they win. For more information, go to forthepeople.com/Tim or dial #law, pound 529. That's forthepeople.com, Tim, or dial #law, it's 529. FOR, thepeople.com/Tim. You know why? Because they're not going to get away with it this time. No more say a prayer. No more, well, we're not that hurt. No more, it could have been worse. No more, we'll do better next time. Get them now. Call the lawyers. Light them on fire. Drag them to court. Drag their ass to court now. Sue them. Sue the fuck out of them. That's what you do. Oh, Oh, your wife goes, well, it actually could have been a lot more. Shut the fuck up, you stupid bitch! We're suing them every day until we die! Go to forthepeople.com/Tim.Pound529. This is a paid advertisement. So many online e-commerce businesses right now are struggling with shipping. They don't know how to do it. Maybe you have a business selling your unique art, or maybe you're selling antiques, or maybe you're selling anything, and you need to focus on acquiring new customers. You need to focus on the artistic and creative side of your business. Well, who's going to come around and run the back office? Who's going to run the back office? Who's going to make sure that all your clients and customers are happy? That all their shipping needs are being met? Who's going to make sure that you get the best prices? Who's going to do it? Not your husband, because he's dead. That's why you have this business, selling pine cones you found in your attic. That's why you go to ShipStation. If you go to ShipStation.com and use the code TIMDILLON, TIMDILLON, all of a sudden you have this effortless integration everywhere you sell online, including Amazon, Etsy, eBay, Shopify, and more. Manage every order from one simple dashboard, print shipping labels, easily compare rates and delivery time to optimize every shipment. Automate delivery. It shouldn't be driving you nuts. You should be focusing on the stuff that makes you money. Finding the pine cone and making it a Christmas tree, paint it, and you dip it in glitter. And then you sell it to people so they can give it to their autistic children. But what you need to do, there's nothing wrong with that. But what you need to do is focus on the back order, the back office. I mean, you don't need to focus on that. You need to hire ShipStation to do the back office while you dip pine cones in glitter so people can give it to their kids. Yeah. Because that's your job, it's your business. Because your husband's dead. And he left you with a lot of debt. But people like little things. ShipStation.com, code TIMDILLON. ShipStation.com, code TIMDILLON. ShipStation.com/TIMDILLON. Get a 60-day free trial? Are you serious? Go fuck your mother! 60-day free trial at ShipStation.com/TimDillon. ShipStation.com/TimDillon. Go do it now. Don't be stupid. Honor your husband's memory. So I wanted to talk about this too. This is this woman, Becky Pringle, who is the head of the NEA, the National Education Association. I guess she's their president. And she is, and this is, I don't want to be the one that predicts the future here. I don't want to be the person who constantly calls out that I'm always right. Because I don't want to be that, because the things I predict are not good, or, usually. And I predicted a while ago that people were going to start having mental breakdowns in public, and they were going to start being rewarded for it. This is a big thing that I had. This is a big theme that I was saying, that people that need immediate help, that need to be put into an ambulance and sent to a home, are instead going to be applauded and lionized as a sort of visionary and a genius. And this is part of society's breakdown, where you have some people that are clearly unwell, but they are being celebrated for it. And it's and the people that are unwell, it's not even like they're doing it as a con. They don't even know. They're as shocked as anyone that they're being celebrated for how insane they are. And they just go with it. It's like anything. If you lose your mind and people start clapping and going, you lead us. You are our savior. Lead us. You go, okay. So this is the head of the National Education Association, who's clearly unwell. There's no other way to put this. This is someone who's lost it, and she's being applauded for it. If someone in my organization displayed this type of behavior, I would be incredibly concerned. Let's take a look.
I can hear Chief Seattle crying out to us, urging us to remember, when you know who you unbreakable will. No hold can touch your heart. No deluge can dampen your purpose. And yea, you are those stars in the darkness. Your light will not be dimmed. Your purpose will drive you in a righteous fight for freedom because you know who you are. You know who you are. You are the NEA. Our mission is clear. We will advocate for the rights of education professionals, and we will change this world for our students with an inner fire burning. We will never bend. We will never be broken because we are the NEA, and we will always, always do what we must to be worthy of our students. Thank you, NEA, for all you do every day for our babies and for our colleagues and for your state and for this country. Onward, NEA! Onward!
She like did the Hitler salute at the end. She really got into it. Yeah, I mean, this is it's crazy. This is the type of behavior now. We're seeing it with Fran. We're seeing it here. We're seeing a type of hysteria that is a certain mania, manic behavior that is being mainstreamed in American society and applauded and celebrated. People like this. They go, this is good. And no one knows what this woman is talking about. She's saying these very deep, meaningful things, but there are no specifics anymore about anything, if you've noticed. Specifics have been driven out of the national conversation about most topics. Most topics, we no longer discuss anything specific. It's like, the night is long! It's like, what are you saying? What's happening? You know, Fran Drescher is, doing her whole thing, and you go, yeah, but what, explain to me what this means. Tell me, word for word, what we're trying to do or trying to accomplish. And it just feels like we're getting away from that. We're just like completely divorced from any specifics. We're just, it's sort of a performance that is unfortunate. Airbnb, by the way, this is another thing that I call Airbnb is dying. Airbnb is dying for a few reasons. And I'm not even going to go into the fact that I'm banned from Airbnb. We all know why. A lot of us do. You can watch the episode. But Airbnb exploded during the pandemic. People really wanted to kind of vacation in other people's lives. The pandemic opened up every door of possibility. People were going, maybe I want to live in Houston. Maybe I want to live outside of Nashville. And an Airbnb allowed you to basically manufacture the experience of somebody who was living in that locale. You would stay in their house, you'd swim in their pool, you would go to the coffee shop, you'd see what it would be like to live in Charleston, or Atlanta, or Miami, or Austin, or Phoenix. Airbnb was huge. Hotels were closed, and the ones that were open didn't have services. You couldn't go to the gym, you couldn't get any room service. It made a lot of sense to be by yourself with the other people that you were quarantining with in an Airbnb and cook your own food and sit out on the porch or on the back deck. Well, the world has come roaring back, and that has not been good for Airbnb. Airbnb's revenues are plummeting. They're down nearly 50% in cities like Phoenix and Austin. The Airbnb collapse is pretty real. And now a lot of these, and here's what happened with Airbnb. And I'm not going to rehash what I went through with Airbnb, except to say this. The crux of the problem that I had with those two women was that they expected me to clean up the house after I had paid a cleaning fee in excess of $400. I did later threaten to kill them, that wasn't. But the catalyst for the whole issue, and have them kill. I'm not going to kill them. Have them kill. Put money behind it and do it right. But the issue, the catalyst for it was why am I paying a cleaning fee in addition to then having to clean it? It didn't make any sense. It felt strange. It felt weird. So there was that whole big war, and of course Airbnb siding with that, which is fine. Now Airbnb is collapsing. But what had happened is Airbnb started as like this funky cool thing, and then the rules came. You can't be outside after 10 o'clock. No visitors. We're watching you on camera. If we see anyone that we don't, if anybody's got, if they don't have a license, they can't be here. If they're not checked in, if they're not an official guest, we don't want to see them. Airbnb is weird and creepy. We used to check into Airbnbs that we were almost certain a guy was like there several minutes before we checked in. It was really weird. And we also felt a few times that they had entered the house when we weren't there, when we came back. Airbnb is a criminal organization. A lot of disgusting people are renting their homes on Airbnb. They're voyeurs, they're spying on you, and they're potentially dangerous. This is the reality. This is no joke now. Airbnb has gotten away with a lot for a long time with this, and I think people have to start understanding how vulnerable you and your family are when you go to an Airbnb. A lot of the people who Airbnb out their homes are sick. They're sick. They're rapists, they're pedophiles, they're murderers. And the reason that they're trying to ensnare you in their disgusting home is so that they can kill you and your family. And that's why I'm not saying it's a bad business model. I'm just saying that 50% of rent, the ads have dropped 50% because 50% of people want to live. They want to live. They don't want their children to be kidnapped by the owner of the Airbnb, who's going to make you clean the house up before they put you in a box in the basement. Have you ever met anyone who Airbnb'd their house? Let's be very honest. Have you ever met these? No. No one will admit it. No one will tell you they do it. So whoever these sick freaks are, whoever these disturbed, I've only spoken to a few people that have their houses on Airbnb, and they're all, without exception, disturbed. They're disturbed. I don't trust them. Remember that Airbnb story we did a while ago where somebody checked in and it was all like satanic imagery and all kind of, these are the types of people that are on Airbnb. Get up one of these people, one of these Airbnb hosts, and we'll listen to them in their own words, because I always like to give the opposing point of view time on my show. Of course, Airbnb did not do that for me, but that's okay. What I have discovered through my limited dealings with people on Airbnb that are renting out their homes is that there's something not quite right with them. There's something not quite, oh dear. Here we are.
Here's what we've learned and what we've earned after 6 months on Airbnb. In July of 2021, we bought this house.
This is it.
We renovated it. Scot-free.
So but this is interesting because this is, again, this is a pandemic thing. We're going to realize by the end of this that this Airbnb, unlike Uber, unlike some of the great advancements and achievements of our business community and our tech community, Airbnb is an aberration. It is unholy, it is satanic, it is demonic.
3.5 months, and then launched on Airbnb in November of 2020.
And we've documented that entire experience, and we have a weekly blog series about what it's like to own an Airbnb in the Joshua Tree area. So if you're curious about
the two, by the way, the two people they were lesbians. The two people that I had issues with on Airbnb were lesbians, and so it's not them. But this is what happened in Joshua Tree. A lot of people started coming up with these Airbnbs because everybody wanted to escape. And Joshua Tree, for a certain type of person, is a great escape. And I would like to know what they learn. What do they learn? What does a couple like this learn when they do Airbnb? Because usually the party line from all of these owners is that nobody respects my house. I just opened my house and people showed up and they started eating and living in it. I just wanted to make a little money, but people started showing up and shitting in my toilet. Yeah, you rented out your house, you pig. People showed up eating and shitting in my house. They're all angry that people dared to do the thing they paid to do, which is live in a fucking house. Okay. Yeah, let's hear why that's necessary.
Deep cleaning is a must. We self-manage our property, so we come up once a month and do a deep clean where we just pull up all the rugs, get under everything, and just really make sure that the house is being maintained. Our cleaners really let us know what's going on in the house, kind of surface level.
It just allows you to look in places that your cleaners don't normally do, and it's your house, so you know if something's wrong, something's out of place, something's going to be an issue.
These people they're neat freaks, but they're clean freaks, they're sick, there's something wrong with them. I love how they're like, we self-manage, and then they're like, our cleaners, it's like, we do everything but clean. That's what them Mexicans are for. These white devils, they're obsessed with they're sick. Do you see in their eyes how sick they are? They're sick in the head, these people, and they're obsessive about their fucking shit house, and all they care about is, like, how spotless it is. Keep going.
That leads us to cleaners being the most important piece of your puzzle when it comes to your Airbnb. I cannot stress that enough. We had some issues in the beginning trying to find a great cleaner out here in the high desert. So you definitely have to weed through the weeds to get to the gems. It's a work in progress always, because maybe something is out of place or whatever, and it's always communication is key when it comes to your cleaners. And if you're a management company, don't even listen to this, because they're going to be dealing with your cleaners. But if you are managing it yourself, that's like one of my full-time jobs is managing this house. So I'm always, Michael too, always in constant communication with our cleaners and them letting us know what's going on and just making sure.
I'm sorry. There's a spill in the sink. There's a spill in the sink. Do something. Constant communication with the cleaners. Lucky cleaners, huh? But these are the types of people. This thing with this group of people, there's a certain group of people who they gave their lives meaning by buying and renovating a house. It's strange. And then opening it up for other people to live in, and they're perpetually unhappy because they can't afford to live in their fucking house, because they think this get-rich-quick scheme causes these people to renovate this house, make it really nice, and then do what they never wanted to do, which is open the doors to other people, and then they become angry at their guests. They become enraged at their guests, like they've done something wrong, and they write all these passive-aggressive rules, and they tell them, it's basically like, hi, thanks for checking in, now fuck you. And let me tell you why. I'll tell you why. Look in their faces. They're unhappy that other people are coming into their home. Yeah.
Here's the section on
Wow.
For the first few months after you've launched your Airbnb, you're really relying on reviews, and you're terrified of getting bad reviews, right? But there's a thing called bad guests, and they'll happen. And you're going to need to speak your truth when you have guests that didn't follow the rules. That is a huge thing that we've learned. We've had a couple bad guests, and we've given them decent stars as far as the review, and then within the review we say like what's up, what happened, so that other hosts know maybe we don't want to book them, or like caution when booking them.
Because we know we rely on when somebody It busted both our posts. We looked at the reviews. So at first we didn't realize how important that was, but now we've had that post, we realize just how important that is. And just stepping your ego out of it, that's a big lesson. Removing your ego and just being like, hey, these are the things that didn't really line up with our policy. Just do them in a nice way.
Right. They want you, before you check out of an Airbnb, they want you to clean the entire house. Take every bottle of water, God forbid there's bottled water in the refrigerator, this half drain. That's all got to get thrown out. The garbage has got to be out. The entire house has got to be clean, even though you paid a cleaning fee. Every towel's got to be washed and folded. It's like, guys, what's the fucking point? That's why your revenues are down 50%, and people like her and him are going belly up. And I love that. Pitch the tent. Because this is what's happening. These people are out. They're being driven out of the market. They're being driven out of the market because they have a sick and twisted obsession, okay, with this weird curated experience they're trying to give people that required, like, which is like you didn't follow the rules. You see her face when she said that? You see her face when she said that? These are power-hungry psychopaths that own these things. And when she said that, you didn't follow the rules. What she's basically saying is, I get to boss other adults around. I get to give them bad ratings. I get to give them a report card. I get to give them a report card saying, follow the rules in my shitbox job. And you can slip out who they slip out every now and then who they really are. It's very hard to find a cleaner in the high desert. You gotta weed through a lot of weeds. It's very hard to find a slave in the desert. Can't find any slaves in the desert. There's not enough good slaves in the desert for me. All right, let's finish up with that.
What do you need to piss and get off?
Go to your journal or your best friend. Not Airbnb like it's Facebook. You know what I'm saying?
So, dogs are going to come into your house whether you like it or not. And this is for our California and New York friends. We have gotten an abundance of requests asking, we'd love to book your house but saw you didn't have a pet. Ask if you have an ESA animal. If it's a certified service animal, absolutely no problem.
That's fake.
ESA animal, no problem. But there is some sort of confusion and weird trickiness in the way people use the ESA animal. In California, we can't charge for pet fees for a guest who visits with an ESA animal.
That kills you.
And we are not allowed to decline the presence of an ESA. And where it gets kind of tricky is you're not allowed to ask for...
I actually agree with them on this. It's fake. Because California's government is stupid. They allow people to scam you by taking their dog to your house and saying it's an emotional support animal, which is fake and doesn't exist. It exists only for severe autism and blind people. Everyone else, that's it. And I mean severe autism, meaning like you're nonverbal or it's like 5 words. If you are not severely autistic or blind, you do not get to walk around with a dog that you like to squeeze. It's all stupid. But they really can't do that. All right, anyway, we're not going to go on and on with them. They're no better or no worse than the other people that are doing this. But what I'm telling you right now is that I'm very, very happy that this is happening in Airbnb because the American public are getting smarter. They don't want to be subject to this type of insane treatment when you're spending money. And to see these two, the passive-aggressive anger, how, excited they get about rules and the checkout policy, it takes all the fun away from owning a house. It takes all the fun away from earning money. It takes all the fun away from providing service to people. And that's why Airbnb is collapsing. The only people anyone who's staying in Airbnb now is a fucking loser. Sorry. If you're in Airbnb now, you're a killer. You're gonna kill someone. because there's no person. I have not heard. Am I wrong? Are you guys hearing about people going to Airbnbs now? It's hotels are back, bitches. Airbnbs are. What are you doing walking into somebody's house? What the fuck's that about, you freak? Go to a hotel. Let's kill this thing. Let's kill this thing. Once and for all. Let's get rid of Airbnb. Let's make it illegal. Let's see it for what it is. A place where violent white people do horrible things. Can we get rid of it now? Ladies and gentlemen, the American Royalty Tour is on sale right now. TimDillonComedy.com. Promo code for all the shows is FAKEBIZ. FAKEBIZ, except for Carnegie Hall. Tickets are going fast. Carnegie Hall in New York City. Tickets are NYCF, New York Comedy Festival. Artist pre-sale code. Doing an hour of stand-up comedy and then a mini podcast with Ray Kump at Carnegie Hall. To see Ray Kump on stage at Carnegie Hall, it's a thing that few people will be able to say they were able to do. And it's certainly not anything Andrew Carnegie had in mind. Thank you for watching, everybody. We will be back next week with a background. Thank you for bearing with us.
Before we start today's show, you guys should know we do an exclusive episode just for subscribers of the Gas Digital Network. That's right, our Friday episode is exclusively for subscribers, so not only do you get over 1,000 episodes that are ad-free, uncensored, and not available anywhere else in the world, but you also get a bonus episode of the Real Ass Podcast every single week.
If you want to try out the network, use the promo code RAP. RAP today. Get a 7-day free trial. If you like it, keep it and get access to the archives, uncensored episodes, ad-free, and again, that bonus episode once a week.
Plus extra member benefits like access to the Racist Live chat and discounts on tickets to live events. The brand new Gas Digital Network. So go to gasdigital.com or download the apps for both Apple and Android. Oh, hello, happy Ramadan. Oh, is that what this is? Hello, I am, and I'm celebrating Ramadan. I am officially fasting, doing a 3-day fast in support of my Muslim brothers and sisters. The Jays. This one will be demonetized. He means Okerson. Big J Okerson, yay! I mean, that is a very rude person to fast for. Welcome to the show. It's your boy Louis J. Gomez. I'm the Puerto Rican rattlesnake, the king of things. You can keep the music on, guys. I like a little bit of a music bed while I introduce the show, folks. What are you doing? You guys just jump the gun all the time. This is also Pete. He is the international superstar Zach D'Amico. It's a Monday on the Real Ass Podcast. Two incredible guests. The whole week, I just found out as I was promoting this, whole week of all white male guests. Yes. Dude, they're the boys. I mean, come on, we rarely do a full week. These days, with all the blacks and girls out there, it's rare that we even get a full day, a full show with two white male guests. Have we ever had a black girl on this show? Black girl on the show? Yamadiga back in the day. Back in the day, but that was way back. Yeah, we know that. Two incredible guests today, ladies and gentlemen. You know them and love them from the Wrestle Roast podcast and Out for Smokes. Scott Chaplin back on the show.
What up, gang?
He's on fire!
Oh, what up? How you feeling, man?
Chilling, man.
What a fun weekend, right?
Fun weekend.
Fun weekend, yeah.
Scott coming out and killing it.
Oh, it's lovely.
Special guest feature the whole weekend. What a blast. Shout out to everyone in the New England area that came out to those shows. Some of the best fans of comedy. Those blue-collar fucking assholes where it's a big deal for them. Come out on a Friday night, they got a babysitter for the kids. It's a big deal.
Yeah, it was awesome.
You know? Also from his new podcast, what about Rob? How many fucking podcasts do you got?
I'm in demand.
Just pick a lane, do a podcast, and then figure it out. Get people to watch it, and then Then you know.
I'm a multi-hyphenate. I'm a jack of all trades.
You're a jack off.
I'm a jack off of all. I jack up all gays.
The great Robbie Goodwin is back on the show.
What's up, everybody?
What's up, kid?
Hey, how's it going? Good to be here.
Very excited to have you back on the show.
Happy Ramadan, my brother.
Happy Ramadan.
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 Rub my dong.
I don't like that.
Yeah, you know.
I don't like that. That's very disrespectful to Ramadanians.
Yeah.
But I am I'm doing my first ever 3-day fast, and I'm already starving.
It sucks.
What's the 3-day aspect?
So you can't eat for 72 hours?
72 hours.
And that's supposed to reset something?
Apparently they say it's good to you do this a couple times a year to get rid of cancer or to prevent cancer. They say that's the main reason why I wanted to do it. But I've just been so fat. I got a vacation coming up in a month, and I'm so fat, and I wanted to just reset my system, calculate everything, recalibrate everything, and then I'm bringing my son's stepfather on vacation with us. And he's a personal trainer. He's jacked. I can't look like a fat piece of shit on the beach next to him.
This is a very sitcom premise, yeah. My son's stepfather is more jacked than me. We're all vegan.
Sweet.
1 3/5 men.
Aye.
Come on, he's but no, he's like, we're gonna be on the beach throwing like the ball around and the frisbee around. He's gonna be running down the beach, looking all glistening and looking beautiful. I'm so flabby and.
Maybe your buoyancy will save your son or something.
Maybe, I don't know.
There's always a twist.
He tries to save my son. He just he goes straight to the bottom.
Well, yeah, because he's black, so he'll drown.
Hey, why don't we go for a swim?
Yeah, his abs are great, but let's go swimming in the deep end.
I'm just gonna keep on suggesting things that I'm better than him at.
How about snorkeling, everybody, as a family?
Guys, math competition! Real quick.
A shark will eat him because they'll think he's real. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Look, we have an incredible show planned today. I'm very excited about today's show. The Monday show. Mondays are always my favorite day of the week. I'm officially a crypto trader. My life has been, this whole weekend in Providence, I just stare at my phone and my Coinbase like an addict, like a psychopath. And I don't know anything that's happening. I'm just watching the number go up and down. It's really,
it's literally like gambling, right?
It's not healthy.
Yeah.
It's not healthy at all.
Yeah.
I ended up buying a meme coin.
What?
Doge. What's it called?
Mook. Can you see it? Because memes are like a visual thing.
I don't know what it fucking is.
You just have
Why did you buy this one?
I haven't even sent to my account yet. I might have been ripped off.
Yeah.
My buddy hit me up on Saturday morning. He was like, "Dude, dumb Mook."
Yeah.
That was a stepdad's name.
Mook meme.
Dude, fucking, I posted a picture of the meme on Instagram. Shannon, I don't know if you saw it. I know Jorge saw it, because he mentioned it to me. But I don't know shit about it. My buddy hit me up on Saturday morning, and he's like, dude, he was like, do you want to do something crazy? And I'm like, sure. He's like, send me this much Solana, and we're going to send it to this random wallet on Twitter. And he was like, 25% of the time, 30% of the time, this is a person that's literally just some fucking Indian dude just ripping you off and just collecting hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars. So we'll see.
Why don't you be the Indian? Like, make friends with the Indian.
I think it's a real...
To put money into an Indian.
In my mind, like, if I got ripped off, I wouldn't even contact the authorities. Who would I even contact? Who is the person? Do I call 911? Be like, I gave some guy...
Yeah, that's what it'd be alright. Oh, Mr. Gomez, I'm not the same guy. Oh no, this is 711. I know I should have called tech support for my crime.
Who do you call if it was $1,000? That's what I
unplug it and usually and plug it back in. It seems like a problem on your end. Maybe you should invest more money. I would recommend buying more
So $1,000 you might be out. Yeah, that's something you usually call your parents, and you can't do that.
What my buddy put in $40,000.
Wow.
And he was like, I'm putting in $40,000. He was like, you're out of your fucking mind, dude. but you know.
He's a moneymaker?
Yes, guy makes fucking money specifically trading crypto. I gave everyone a tip on the show, and I looked it up. It was on the 30th, or the day after this. It was the 30th of January is when he gave me this tip. And I came and I fucking said, buy Solana, buy Bitcoin. If you would have you would have doubled your money if you would have invested the day that I gave you this. That I got. Wow. And I don't know what anything means.
Now, do you think this guy is using you as a conduit,
maybe,
to blow up the stocks he wants?
I don't know.
Because he knows you're going to say it, and then your fans are going to buy it.
These people are poor. These people are poor. They have no money. They're not buying anything. I have no money. I'm not buying enough to fucking change the game here. Like, I'm buying a very little bit, but I have basically emptied my savings.
That's why you're
You should have just pulled out a real gun at that point.
I basically emptied my entire savings into cryptocurrency.
What a funny thing to do in 2024.
But I'm up. I'm up right now. I called Ralph. Ralph just walked in. I was like, Ralph, how much money do we have in the gas station? I was like, we need to get Solana, Bitcoin right now, baby. And we got a little bit. We can buy this fucking move. It's a little crazy.
I don't think you could do that thing.
Let's play a little faster.
It matters how much money you make, you're not allowed to buy.
The way your eyes are lit up when you're talking about this, I'm like, this guy should not be investing in anything.
No.
You're like Sandler in Uncut Gems.
I am an addict. I'm trying to put more money under Coiners right now, and they will not allow me to. They're saying that I have insufficient funds. This is a lie. I looked at my funds. I have slightly more.
Enough.
I have slightly more than I'm trying to spend right now, so I don't know what they're talking about.
If you don't call your next special insufficient funds.
Oh man, that's awesome. Maybe I'll get into crypto. This seems like a wild ride.
It is such a fucking wild ride. I feel like my life is living in a casino.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm just sitting there, just blinking lights, just constantly in my face. I listen to like crypto news YouTube channels. It's all that's going on. It's literally like they're speaking.
Oh, they're in the fucking losers.
It's like they're speaking another language. I don't know what they're saying.
Yeah, I really like Hey Arnold. I'm like a big fan of Hey Arnold, so I'm like, I'm gonna contact the cast and have them on my podcast.
Yeah.
And like 2 of them I reached out to are just crypto podcasters
Really?
now.
For real?
Yeah, Harold and
Kumar.
Harold and Kumar.
And Kumar.
Harold and Kumar's scam Louis J. Gomez.
Yeah, it was really Kumar.
It was Kumar.
Harold and Stacy Peterson.
Let's see. McGrumpy the God says Lewis has insufficient brain cells. Jorge Pedro says we are competitively compensated for our work at that digital. Thank you, Jorge. You just earned a fucking raise, and I swear on my fucking son's life, you got a raise just now.
Wow.
You just got a fucking raise.
Why don't you just give him a portion of your meat?
No, wait, fuck that, dude. Boy, you
Let's go to the moon.
Yeah, you give him some
Go to the moon.
Give him some meat.
What,
Get
you
in
gonna
here.
raise or you get a little bit of moon? You choose. You want the moon? He wants the goddamn moon. You know he wants the moon.
Oh boy.
He's going on vacation with Lewis.
Yeah.
Dougie, I'm telling you right now, what, Shannon, what?
And I also wanted to say the conversation part. No,
Yeah, now you want to say it after.
that wasn't
After the fucking fact, you
I
want to
also
say
want a raise, please.
No, that wasn't it.
Yes, some comment.
There are ways to possibly recover funds if you've been scammed
Ooh.
with cryptocurrency.
No, it's not possible. I wouldn't even try. I wouldn't even attempt it. Yeah, what's a long ass process?
So I'm going to real high overview. There are 3 different ways: local law enforcement, financial regulatory bodies.
It's so funny. There's some things you can do. Call the cops. Thanks, Shannon.
Who the fuck is Crypto? Crypto, that Puerto Rican guy over in the Bronx? Oh yeah, that guy. Yeah, we just fucking arrested him. Don't worry about it.
Call your uncle who's in Long Island PD. What would they do? What would be their first step? He's like, he grabs his gun. He's like,
You get this move. They just arrest the kid hopping the turnstile. Like, yeah, we took care of it. Don't worry about it.
they call it a rug, and what happens is, and
It's pulled out from under you.
It's pulled out from under you,
Nothing.
and you literally have nothing. This guy's collected over
Yeah,
$7
and
million.
Indian guy's flying away on that rug right now.
Yep, magic carpet, baby.
This guy, but I mean, he's still tweeting. Why would if he ripped us off? Why would he still be tweeting? That's what I said. That was just mocking us. Ooh, this movie.
Yeah, that fucking FTX guy kept tweeting, and then I think he got a reporter to stop.
Stop tweeting?
Yeah, he just kept tweeting.
And what, their tweets like influence the market?
Well, he just kept trying to tweet himself out of it. Like, he was like, here's actually what I'm going to say. Blah, 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 blah. And he kept saying stuff over and over.
Gypsy Rose deleted all her social media.
Oh, really? Why?
Advice of her attorney, I believe.
Oh, but she was going to the moon. She was like, she got a whole new fan base.
She was, I think it made her look bad for her parole officer. That she was like, obviously didn't feel bad about the crime.
Living her best life.
Wasn't she like with wrestlers and stuff? Like,
they got pictures backstage.
Did you see Kurt Angle with the real life Peter Griffin?
Yes, I did.
That was amazing.
And that made me
He was
sad.
I was like, why are you excited to meet this loser? The fucking Peter guy.
Let's see. John Newman says another promised raise from Lewis. It means absolutely nothing. Ask Shannon, Natalie, and Alex. Shannon, Natalie, does a promised raise from me mean absolutely nothing? I want to know. It means nothing. A promised raise.
Promise raise is sometimes from a blue cheap bill, right?
Yes.
That's 10% more kratom on the
I got a promise raise, Shannon. Come over here.
I mean, what is it? Shannon, have you been talking shit behind my back?
Absolutely not.
Because this is wild.
Absolutely have not.
This is
And
wild.
I will say that I will take responsibility in that all the times you said it on the show and sworn on your son, I have not followed up. So it's my fault.
If I've ever promised you a raise, I have no idea how many times I promised you a raise, but if you haven't followed up and said, hey, can I have a raise? You're a fucking moron. You don't deserve a raise because you're not worthy of a raise for not even you didn't get the raise. That's crazy. Where do you think when I just throw it, Jorge, let me ask you a question. Does Jorge think now? I say, I swear my son's life you get a raise. Yeah, I swear my son's life you get a raise. Does he think now that it's in the fucking books and that Natalia, our accountant, is now giving him a raise? Or does he think he has to come back to us and say, hey, dude, yeah, I do want a raise. What are the parameters of it? What is the deal? Let's set that up. Yeah, it's on him now.
I kind of
100%.
see it as when you say, oh, Shannon, cut this part out in the middle of the show, but you don't really mean it. That's
No, if I ever say the way I said it to Jorge now, which is I swear on my son's life, no crosses counts, hands up in the air, okay? Because sometimes I'll cross my fingers.
No Texas back.
No crosses counts. I swear to God, I really mean that. Jorge just got a raise. I swear to God.
Why do you do this?
But Jorge,
You already said you put all your money somewhere else.
no, it's okay. I personally can't give him a raise. All of my money's tied up in cryptocurrencies. And
One morning of not eating.
Wait till he gets angry tomorrow.
dude, I'm freaking out. My mind is melting.
I love that.
That's why they do the tax, all that fasting.
All right, let's take a moment and thank FactorMeals.com for supporting today's show. Factor Meals is America's #1 ready-to-eat meal kit, and they can help you fuel up fast with flavorful and nutritious ready-to-eat meals delivered straight to your door. You're going to save time, energy, and you're going to eat well and stay on track while reaching your goals.
Their fresh, never frozen meals are ready in just 2 minutes. All you gotta do is heat and enjoy. They have great meals like bruschetta shrimp risotto, green goddess chicken, grilled steakhouse filet mignon. They've got lunches, they've got breakfast, they've got snacks, and they can help you with any of your dietary restrictions.
Yeah, seriously, if you're keto or if you're vegan or whatever else it is, they have options for you. They make it easy. If you're a person that's on the go, living by yourself, or maybe you don't have a whole family to cook for, this is a affordable, better way to do things. All you gotta do to try it out is go to factormeals.com/RAP or use the promo code RAP50 when you check out. You're going to save 50% off on your order today. This is a great deal. 50% off. Try it out. You're going to love it. It's already affordable. Save 50% off with promo code RAP50 at factormeals.com/RAP. All right, forward. Joel Alborna says, Little, shut the fuck up. All you do is bitch. Shannon, I want you to time out Joel Alborno's for 3 full minutes. 3 full minutes. Let him know that I have the power to do that at any given time. I'm starving, Joel Alborno. Okay, cocksucker, you want to fucking come at me today, bitch? Let's go. Joel Alborno. Joel dot Alborno. Yeah. Oh, you said sorry. You know what, Joel? Let him hang tight. Let him hang tight. Alborno's the fucking man. Look at Grumpy the God just said fucking Alborno's. He now gets his fucking 3-minute timeout. Stick it, Grumpy the God. Think about what you just fucking did. Let's do a goddamn talk. We haven't even started the show. We haven't even started the show. That's where I'm at right now.
Yeah.
What you plugging on, Robbie?
What About Rob podcast comes out every Monday. We have a bunch of really good guests coming up. And the Founder Boys, the live really crap to me every Wednesday. And then add Robbie Goodwin on.
You guys
I'm on the road with Lewis this Friday in Red Bank. Come on down. It starts at like a 8 or something. Oh, it's gonna be fucking awesome. I'm PA this Saturday with Lewis, and are you there? No, he's not. But oh boy, it's gonna be fun. And this is my podcast out with Smokes, Wrestle Rose.
Sorry, one more plug. I'm doing Boston Comedy Club on April 6th and 7th, so please come to it.
Hey, I'm in Philly, WrestleMania Sunday too. I got a show at noon with like Shayner and Lemaire.
Nice. I miss Lemaire.
I'm on the road with in the next 2 weeks. Vogel and Red Bank, and then I'll be until the following weekend. Yeah, live meets go to Lewis on Skanks.com. You got the tickets Red Bank this Friday night, on South PA this Saturday. Then I got Philadelphia March 28th through 30th. Definitely because it is a live podcast that you come out to the taping there. Then I'm going to be in the Funny Bone in St. Louis, American Comedy Company San Diego, Denver coming up, Lafayette, Louisiana coming up, Tacoma, Spokane, and a lot more dates that are being added right now. We said a bunch of confirmed dates that are being added to the website as well. So keep on checking back and keep on listening to the show, because if you're listening to this on YouTube or iTunes or anywhere else, you guys should know that we have a premium version of the show, uncensored and ad-free version of the show, available at GasRadio.com. We'll also do a bonus episode every week on Fridays, and it's just for subscribers exclusively. You get access to over 1,000 episodes that are not available anywhere else. You can go listen to the archives, just entertain yourself for fucking weeks and weeks and weeks, and support us. So make sure you use the promo code RAP14, RAP14. That'll get you a 14-day free trial. That is a spring promo. We're just doing that for the next couple months. So if you guys want to try it out for 14 days instead of 7 days, now's your time. RAP14, use that promo code, get a free trial. And yeah, shout out to everyone in the Racist Live Chat right now, because that's the only way, that's a member benefit as well. You get access to the Racist Live Chat. Shout out to Steph Fry. Everyone in the Jets, Sticky Cars, Student Len, got a big bitch in the chat. New woman in the chat. I have no idea number. Is she complaining about something? Fucking ass is trash. Fucking pussy. Fucking slut. Dirty bitch. Fucking bitch. She might be dead. I don't know, dude. I'm not just saying a fucking. Where's the live chat? I'll just there. You gotta fucking move over. If you're trying to raise a live chat, you can't just talk shit directly to me. It gets distracting, hungry, starving, dude. I can't even have edibles. Fucking chat. I can't even have edibles for the next 2 days. How furious is that? I can't speak.
You think you'll be able to make it?
Because that's intense. I don't think I've ever smoked and then
I worked out today.
After smoking?
No, after smoking and without eating. And I was in the steam. I don't think I'm gonna be able to. That's gonna be unsustainable for the next few days. I'm like shaking right now.
Can Muslim guys jerk off during Ramadan?
I don't know if that's haram.
How long is Ramadan?
It's like
a month?
Yeah,
they gotta fast for no. How long do they fast
From
for?
sun up to sundown. Though.
Yeah.
That's nothing. That's nothing. That's shit. 3 days is fucking hardcore parkour. Okay, how about that? Do that for fucking what's the guy's name? Allah. Yeah.
No, that sounds intense. That's like sun up to sundown is already very hard. So,
Sharon, have you ever done anything like this?
I have fasted before.
How long have you fasted before?
That one time you get checked in and cleared from gas station.
I didn't want to fast, but I had to do it.
Wait, 48 hours.
48 hours.
Yeah. They do. It says that you can masturbate at night. The one that,
Hey, oh, in Ramadan you're allowed to masturbate.
At night. Wow.
But in the Muslim religion you're allowed to masturbate.
Very progressive.
Why did I feel like in Christian religion you're not allowed to
Because they
masturbate?
shame you.
I think Catholics you have to like do a Hail Mary.
I always felt very like God's watching me.
Yeah.
Isn't it the Bible? It's in the Bible. Better in the belly of a whore than spill your seed on the ground.
Yeah, so you're doing it right. You're always
It's not forbidden.
big.
I guess you have to do it.
There's good reason because the club doesn't have for masturbation, which is neither good or bad. It's a torture essential to so you could just mindlessly jerk off. That's actually psychotic.
Yeah.
If you can jerk off without a thought of
meditating.
It's not taking a nothing,
just calm, that's insane.
Just
9,
daydreaming.
8, 7, 6.
That would be a crazy thing.
Yeah, that's crazy. So yeah, you're supposed to feel guilty about what you think about while masturbating, but I guess just like releasing the sexual fluid is a bad thing. Maybe?
Yeah,
I guess that's what monkeys do, right? They just like jerk off.
But monkeys, do you think they're fantasizing about shit? And do they actually release semen?
Monkeys probably think about
Yeah, monkeys come.
Sport used to come.
Yeah.
My dog used to come.
Yeah.
He wasn't fixed, and he would just fucking keep on humping until he just
Yeah, see, I don't think
shot some
dogs-
ropes.
Yeah,
Did he hump air?
He would hump air, dude. This is how good it was to just hump the air. This is how fucking much he would pleasure himself with just like fucking pumping the air. Did he start to shoot ropes? I remember one time I grabbed him, like, stop doing that. And he started shooting ropes instead of shooting ropes on the carpet. And I picked him up, and then he just started shooting ropes like a fucking
Like a new weapon for combat.
like a water pick. That's what it was. It was a dog's dick is very much like the same. Dog's cum is the same sort of strength of a water pick.
Sure, yeah.
So if you have something stuck in your teeth, and you want
You can blow a dog. Yeah, you can blow a dog if you got something stuck in your teeth.
What animals masturbate, Shannon? I don't want to get all Joe Rogan here, but what animals masturbate, Shannon?
Yeah, apes
I
definitely.
think all of them. Apes do.
No, not all animals masturbate. That's like
Well, 'cause some of them.
Anything that
centipedes don't masturbate.
Dolphins, right?
Little fucking centipede with his 8 arms.
Well, yeah, dolphins.
Yeah, spiders don't masturbate, yeah.
that sucks. They have 8 different options.
I know, yeah, that's very true.
Shannon, what animals
Oh my
masturbate?
God.
I don't know if this is all of them. This is a list of 9 animals that masturbate other than humans. Obviously primates, cetaceans. We don't have humans.
Joe's about to list nine
says-
words you can't say.
If you want, whales and dolphins. That's
Whales
what
and
they are.
dolphins. Whales, man. How does a whale masturbate? What could it possibly do?
I know, that's my ex-wife.
It says it.
Sometimes the ocean current might feel like that pump on the pool, you know,
that's
when
true.
you're on the side of a pool.
Is that the blowhole? Is that them beating off?
No.
Yeah, it says that rubbing their genitals on things, the seafloor, the walls of tanks, other.
Oh, yeah, like fallen ships.
It also says that they've seen male bottlenose dolphins who reportedly wrapped a live eel around his penis.
Ooh,
Oh, wow, that's nice. Yeah, he's kinky. That's a kinky-ass whale.
I remember reading somewhere it's like it's not that it's not because of course you can't consent, you're an animal, but it's like most animals do grab the woman and like drag her into a bush and she hates it.
Really?
Yeah,
So they're
I
all
learned that in
rapers.
high school. Some documentary I watched.
Do they hate it, though? Or is
What I
that
mean
just
is they're
sort of like...
screaming the whole time and they're trying to get away. It's like what most female animals
I
do.
can imagine Dr. Doolittle has heard some crazy shit.
We'll take him out.
He does little to stop those rapes.
Yeah.
Dude, male goats, when I worked
Doctor,
at
I
the
didn't see
slaughterhouse,
anything. Doctor, what was she wearing?
male goats smell so bad, man, so bad. And when they're horny, they're just like, ah! And like, fucking
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm assuming most animals, you know, is it rape or is it, how does it work? Because
It's
like,
like
I know
dolphins, right?
cats and dogs go into heat and the dog fucking kind of wants
The
it.
dog will just sit there, yeah. The dog will
Yeah.
run it enough, yeah.
Most dog sex doesn't seem like rape. But who knows? Maybe that's rape culture.
Yeah, maybe it's the culture of dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like most of the time dogs are sort of dogs are just horny little
I think
fucking
sometimes
animals.
they like do a dance, right? Sometimes like a lot of animals like kind of like do like mating rituals, and that's how they know to
Yeah,
fuck each other.
yeah.
Like peacocks, right? That's like their thing.
The men look good.
Dude, somebody posted a video of a female gorilla shaking her ass to try and get the male gorilla to fuck her, and it was so hard not to be racist about it.
Yeah, I know.
It literally, she was bouncing her ass up
I
and
did my
down in
tongue
front of
about
him.
The reason it wasn't hard to be racist was she didn't have a good enough ass. Because I remember she was shaking it, and I'm like, if she had a good ass, I'd get horny.
Yeah.
But she didn't. Yeah. So I was like, all right,
Yeah, I think wasn't there like it was like an orangutan who was like a straight up hooker. They would pimp out this orangutan in some like fucking African village. And guys would just come and like
God,
Yeah,
I thought it was amongst the orangutans.
Yeah.
No.
Men would be like,
Men would
hey.
come in and fuck this orangutan.
Jesus.
Was that ever like Snopes or whatever?
Snoopy.
Yeah, Snopes
Can we
that.
Snoopy it?
Can we Snoopy it?
I'm pretty sure that was real. I'm trying to find the
Snoops.com says faux shizzle.
Yeah. It says nah.
Yeah.
Well, you know, you could fuck like a sheep. That's like the big thing everybody says, is you could fuck a sheep because they don't even fight you. That's like a whole thing. And it's the look this up, Shannon. Sheep pussy is like the closest to human pussy.
Yeah, can we see a sheep pussy?
And my dad told me that someone told him this when he was like in Tennessee doing like some shooting classes or whatever. And so him and his friend stole a sheep that night and put perfume on it and threw it in his friend's hotel. And we're like, you fucking perv.
Wow.
And then I told my buddy that, and my buddy for like 10 years thought my dad fucked a sheep.
If only you could make these stupid cameras, these webcams, like zoom in, blur my background.
Oh.
Background blurry. That was boring.
Oh.
Choose virtual background. None. Filters. None. Avatars. None.
I kind of like when it does like the little blur thing. You look like the sole focus.
When people do it at work, I always assume that they're like in the bathroom.
Oh.
They're always just taking a shit while they have a meeting with me.
That would be iconic, actually.
That would be great. That would, oh my god, that would be hilarious if that were the case. Check this out. I'm one way, and then I'm the other. And then one way, and the other.
Nothing has changed at all.
Hey. Nothing's changing?
Nothing has changed.
Nothing's
Get out
changing.
here.
Damn. I thought I was being cool.
Mo!
Yeah.
Get in here.
Everybody want more.
Everybody was kung fu fighting. Don't know why I'm talking about.
What song do you think Usher's gonna come out to at the Super Bowl?
Everyone's Kung Fu Fighting.
Wow, does he do that one?
Yep. One of his more famous ones.
I don't remember that.
The Superb Owl.
I think he's
It's
gonna.
it's a good owl.
Probably, yeah.
That's what I'm thinking too.
He'll definitely do. It'll just be a mix of a bunch of his big songs.
No, I think it goes black, and then it goes yeah, 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 and then it's just like three lights, and they go on the stage, and then it goes again, yeah, 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 and then he does a different song though. He doesn't do yeah, he does like something else.
Yeah, they'll probably do like a mashup of a bunch of his
15
songs and like
seconds of it.
small parts, and then he'll do like the biggest of one.
Yeah.
Think he's gonna do Let It Burn?
Let It
No,
Burn.
no, he won't.
No, they want him to do like
Lindsay's
sex
extremely
songs.
quiet still.
Those are good.
But it's a.
No.
They're usually 13 minutes. It's gonna be a 15-minute long halftime show.
Oh, it's just gonna get longer and longer these
Sounds
days.
terrible.
They just and keep in mind too, like halftime is like half an hour. Like,
Yeah.
It's not. It is not the 15 minutes they do. They do all kinds of shit during halftime now.
I was at that
kinda wish
picture
they'd
of
do
like
away with it,
the
halftime show.
I was at the picture of the halftime of the first Super Bowl, and it's like their starting quarterback's having a cigarette.
Yeah,
I can't remember
Lynn
which
Dawson.
team. Yeah.
Well,
That
back
should
then
be
they were good for
every-
you. They didn't give you cancer. You were fine.
Let's just put hair on your nuts.
The doctors smoke Lucky Strikes.
Yeah.
And they're helping you win the WWE.
Well, I love that what's his name? The guy who
smoked up like Len Dawson.
Yeah.
There's one I want to say.
There's one. It's a different team that
Smoke
I've
Up
seen
Lenny.
too. It,
And Stabler,
Smoking.
Coca-Cola. I think he has.
Cocaine.
It's just like it just seems weird. Like no, okay. You see him doing all kinds of weird shit. Okay, maybe this is the one down here. Get the fuck out of here.
I thought you were starting to type in Ken Stabler cocaine.
He's on a coke real
Cocaine,
quick in
maybe.
the
He probably did
halftime.
cocaine. But like this, I can't remember who this guy is. But you know, he's sitting here drinking a Coke at
probably Bart
halftime.
Starr.
Like,
Is it
that's
Mean Joe
what you really
Green?
want at halftime is a nice Coke to give you those bubble guts as you run another.
That's Mean Joe?
mile.
Is that Mean Joe Green?
No, Mean Joe Green is a black guy.
I know.
Pre-Gatorade.
He's a very black man.
It just said Mean Green.
No,
It's
that's
just funny to
that's
think
nice.
that.
Nice, Steve
Jerry
White.
Mays. Kansas City Chiefs.
I don't know
Wow.
what the fuck is going on with my goddamn.
Hey, your shit's
mouse.
all fucked up.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Fucked up.
You're all fucked up. You're like retarded or something.
Yeah.
I think
Shit's
he's
all fucked
retarded or
up.
something.
Fucking knock the thing again. I can't
This
hear
guy's drinking
shit.
smoke.
This is
smoking
Billy. I
it.
think he's retarded or something.
There we
This is
go.
my class.
Can't hear shit about dick.
Anyhow, yeah, that was like
Yeah.
a real like common thing. Is just these motherfuckers just smoking at halftime. And I wish that was how it was these days. You know.
Yeah, bring back coaches wearing full-on like three-piece suits as well.
I don't
It
know. where-
really, it's impressive that they were able to like run fast. And they're like, yeah, I had 3 cigarettes. The sidelines, I gotta go in for the pass rush.
I don't know where my head's at tonight, but I thought Lindsay was going to say bring back cocaine to the NFL.
I mean, do that as well.
Who wants to do cocaine, dude?
Why the hell
Get
not?
these guys all
wants to
hopped
see
up
young
on
people do it.
methamphetamine.
Can you bump the thing again? I can't fucking hear shit. Thank you.
Yeah, it is quiet. It's very quiet.
You hear me?
I mean, I can hear you.
Quiet.
You sound like
Okay.
shit, but I can hear you.
I can hear you. I just don't care.
I don't want to listen to it anymore. I'm sick of it.
Shabab Kitchen, how are we learning this now?
All right, so you guys want to see some shit?
You want to see some shit?
Go to the podcast topics and play.
I'm gonna show this stupid food video, but
You're the wrong one.
Yeah,
Go to
fuck that.
podcast topics.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, let's do what you want to do. Okay, fine.
You know what?
Do what you want to do.
No, not that one. The one above it.
Oh shit! It's a race. Number one. Number two.
How about that?
Let's play this first. Let's see
Yeah?
this food thing.
Yeah.
No, that's fine.
Either way, it'll be good.
Was the one after?
The one you just had it on.
Bryce is
Yeah.
already showing the screen. He could have it.
This is the one where the nachos say the N word.
Oh my god! 4 quarters.
4
Actually,
quarters.
this is like the absolute reverse of what you said.
He said,
Oh my god!
4 quarters.
All right. I did not watch this, so I do not know what's going on. Does it
Me
have
either.
volume? It doesn't look like it
Yeah,
has volume.
it has volume, but it's only mildly
Everybody
important.
see my screen?
I can see it, but we can't hear it.
Hear it?
Yes, sir.
Where is the
I already did the setting that Austin always yells at me about.
same microphone?
Austin, yell at Chris about it again. Maybe that's the
Yell.
problem.
I think we
Just
should watch
read.
it without the sound and then let Austin narrate it after.
Kind of guess what's going on during the video.
Well, just saw you pulled over an I-24, buddy.
Oh no, this is actually pretty good. Unexpected.
All right, just saw you pulled over on I-24, buddy.
Buddy. Shout out to all our buddies.
All the pals out there.
This isn't what it looks like. Believe
not.
it or not, for once, I wasn't speeding and I didn't get pulled over. I was
Unlikely.
heading west. I saw this officer stuck on the side of the road, and I decided to stop and see if I couldn't lend a helping hand. Today,
Why?
we're rescuing a Tennessee state trooper.
Why?
Who said
While
this
black?
truck don't do no
Just
harm?
wait. Just wait.
He was super kind. He even took a picture with me. My truck is covered in mud. I got to use my handy-dandy tow hitch. Never leave home without a tow.
Yo, this black man just said handy dandy.
I know.
Yeah, it gets. Keep going.
Never leave home without a tow strap.
Is
Here
that
we
his
go.
credit card on a chain?
I
No,
don't
that's
know.
just
That
a chain. You're
but I
racist.
think it's for fun. All right, let's keep this going. We're in the home stretch here. The last 5 seconds. Let's hear it, Tim.
Tow strap. White privilege.
Oh my god.
White black. I'll be back.
Finally, someone
black.
calls those white people
White
out.
black.
They've had too much for too long. I'll say it.
That's hella funny.
Fuck yeah, dude. This guy rules.
Imagine he pulled up and the trooper's like, yeah, one of our kind's coming to get me. And the guy hops
And then this
out.
black dude rolls down the window.
Oh my god.
Y'all need help? I got a handy dandy tow hitch.
I got a handy dandy.
Hey, Lindsay.
Y'all ain't got a steak to shake.
Without it.
Lindsay, pull up Instagram. I want to see if
Bryce-
Bo's signed
Bryce
in.
is-
I know. I want to see if he's signed in.
You could do it on the other one while Bryce does this one.
Great. Oh my god.
Can we find more of this guy's
oh my
videos?
god.
4 quarters.
You mean user
Go
mom's
to
loose
messages.
badge? That's great. You know what? That guy's a reputable
Well,
fellow.
that was a TikTok video. I would hope his name's somewhere on the fucking video.
Oh, that was.
He would hope so, but you were wrong.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
All right.
Are we streaming, Lindsay?
Yeah.
I hope not, dude.
Oh, this is this.
Thing.
No, we're not.
Fuck the majority of
fucking
this
retarded.
video. The chair flip at the
Just
end.
go live now,
is
it's fun.
just Great.
I am.
Live from New York.
It's
Guys, you're listening to Hanging from the Raptors
Saturday Night
podcast.
Live.
We'll just disregard the previous 10 to 25 minutes.
I've never watched that Walker
Those are
Texas
horse shit. And I'm here with Austin and fucking Tim for once. And Lindsay's here too.
For once.
After this, we'll watch
And I think Bryce lives in Norway or something.
Norway. He is Norwegian.
I really don't pay much attention.
He is from the
When
Norway.
they say Rowlett, Texas, they're talking about this Pokemon. Rowlett.
Oh, that's so cute.
Anyway, Rowlett, Texas. Who's watching? Who the fuck is watching?
Who is it?
Everyone else.
All right.
Are you using my shit there?
I'm over here. Okay. Make sure we are sharing sound here. And
Penis?
this is a teacher in Rowlett, Texas, who is tired
All right.
of being disrespected.
Heads up, this
Shout
is
out to him.
pretty loud.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
I'm scared.
You chose for me to be held to fight on you.
It's perfect.
It looks like he has no shirt on.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right. This is why I like
Pause
this
it.
video.
Oh,
Look at
shit.
that.
That was
is talent.
incredible.
Yeah.
This guy's awesome. One more time for the top.
It's so satisfying. You said do it
It's
against the
fucking
top.
great.
I'm fully aware that is not what this video is about at all.
It
but
doesn't
That
matter.
is what caught my attention.
Look, it's another teacher is getting angry. That, whatever. But the way that he lands that goddamn desk, I want to take his class. What is he teaching? Desk throwing?
Honestly, if he's teaching physics, he just nailed it.
That's called gravity, motherfucker.
It's called angular momentum.
I now respect you, professor, teacher.
Hell yeah.
I feel like you could definitely calm this situation down real quick by just being like, hold up. Can we all acknowledge what Teach just did with that desk?
Whoa. You know what? I'm not even mad anymore. Whatever we're talking about. That's fucking awesome, dude. What class is this? I love it.
Goddamn thing! All I want to do, I very nicely told you what to do.
Very nicely.
I don't have to touch your goddamn phone.
Look at this kid in the back right here. Fucking losing
Just
it.
dying.
That kid's
Don't say anything else to me.
Oh, I think that kid just started losing it as soon as the chair got kicked.
Goddamn, no.
He can't keep it together, dude. It's too
It took everything inside every one of those people not to go, whoa, when it landed like that. They're like, now's not the time. We're fighting the power.
Like, y'all do bottle flips at recess? Our teacher can do that with a desk.
Shit.
I do desk flips in class.
Have you ever seen that, the one where they're at the Waffle House and she throws the chair at this white girl and she catches it perfectly and just lays it down?
I feel like we've probably all seen it, but let's see it again. Find that.
Play something else. I'll find it.
Waffle House chair catch.
Yeah, that'll find.
I thought we were doing
Touch your goddamn phone. They wouldn't even come to
we're
the
doing
door.
the desk flip, baby.
Every goddamn phone type of shit. I'm tired of being.
Can we just get that on a loop?
I don't know what he's mad about, but I love it.
California veterans have given everything for our freedom.
What's it called?
This better not be a recap video. It's on YouTube.
Oh, it's
Waffle
on
House.
Fox 11.
Waffle House what?
Waffle House catch.
Waffle House 5.
Chair catch.
Find the video on Reddit, not on YouTube.
Right there.
Yeah.
Find it on Reddit, Bryce, not on YouTube.
Because Reddit usually comes up with it pretty quickly.
Yeah, and this is going to be a news report about it. Yep.
Okay.
Just go a little farther.
I guess we could make fun of this girl reporting the news, but...
Oh, it's a fucking race.
I did Facebook. Oh, no, Fox News.
Reddit. Ooh. Honestly, if you just do Reddit Waffle House, we might find some other good videos.
I found one on dance.
I think I found it.
Watch, it's just the Reddit link.
Lindsay
to the
found
same
it.
Fucking, same fucking thing.
Let her share.
Like, you son
Fine,
of a
just let
bitch.
it, he has it.
No, this looks good.
Oh, that's it.
That looks perfect.
Okay, so we can already see this thing is fucking flying.
Yeah.
And she got reflexes. This is a
Start it
3-second
over,
video,
Jamie.
by the way.
She's a cat.
She got reflexes. So let's see here. You can all see my screen?
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Yeah, so
All
the
right,
chair,
I'm sorry, I was muted.
the chair's already in mid throw.
The chair's mid throw. Let's just.
No, no, that's not
really
it.
catch
Oh my
it.
God! Look at her face.
No,
though.
there's a different one. She
looks
catches
so
the
right.
shit.
That's what this is. She caught it and flipped it to the ground.
Nice shirt.
Yeah. Because that's the girl. I mean,
Oh, she twisted it around.
She's like, your puny weapons do
grabbed it,
not
like,
harm
the
me, human.
mid-bar.
because that
between
shit was
the
coming
legs.
right for her face. She said,
Yeah, she
"Nah,
just
not
fucking-
today." Said, "I ain't going to the hospital over this shit. Fuck
That's
that."
wild.
But it sounds like this isn't the right one.
I mean, if you look at her hair, she's already been going through it for like a minute. No, that's the right one.
Yeah,
Chris
that's
is
what-
Chris is just remembering it looking
Lindsay,
like
put up
more
that Walker
impressive than
Texas
it
Ranger
does.
video on
What
that
one?
I messaged.
Oh, you messaged one.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Oh no, it's that one.
Yeah.
Right, stop sharing.
No.
Wait, no.
No, it's in
Stop
it's
sharing?
on the
Okay.
Instagram, so my sister has to share.
Lame.
It's this
Screen
one.
3. Screen 3.
Stop yelling at me. Just give me
Then get it right. We don't pay you to screw up.
You should drag it over to the other screen.
this one.
Yeah.
Oh, you're put the sound
Lindsay
on.
just missed the perfect chance that you don't pay me at all.
Yeah, put the sound on. Put the sound on. Lower corner.
I just wish you guys would take 2 seconds to just chill.
No.
Because
No.
Walker had no chill. Now you guys had no chill or what?
Conan O'Brien ruined this for me.
This is why we like Walker. Because we have no show.
And it's little visitor now. Attaboyoli is how you say it in Cherokee.
Oh, well, pardon my French, but I'll be damned.
Walker told me I have AIDS. Little visitor now. Attaboyoli is how you say it in Cherokee.
That's why he sees dead people. They AIDS. Walker tells me I've got AIDS.
Oh, Bryce, did you not watch it?
Said it's not a death sentence.
I can't hear when you guys talk. So all I heard was that he had AIDS.
That's the
Walker
important.
told me I have AIDS.
I have AIDS.
Yeah,
You
I have
doing,
AIDS.
little Stitch?
Fine. And it's little visitor now. Attaboyoli is how you say it in Cherokee.
Oh, well, pardon my French, but I'll be damned.
I'll be damned.
Walker told me I have AIDS.
Why the fuck?
Fine.
Did Walker tell you that's not appropriate to bring up a mixed company?
I think it's funnier if he doesn't have AIDS and Walker just told me he had AIDS to be a dick.
Context of Walker, Texas Rangers on this child.
It's all Walker told me I'm adopted.
Wait, do the third one, the Gordon Ramsay one.
No, do the fourth one.
The fourth
So
one's also
play it there,
better.
share it, and then drag it to the screen.
Okay.
Wait, she's sharing on that screen.
It's fun.
Oh, there we go.
I'm trying it. We're trying it.
We're teaching Lindsay IT
Milk.
while we're at it.
Hold the jug with one hand. The secret is to get that really nice smooth paste. But whisking that egg first, and then you're milking.
This is
Then
uplifting.
put all the milk in, because then you're going to get a lumpy
It's
pancake.
just somebody being shit at this.
It's someone like fucked around with the edit.
That helps bring
Looks like he's fucking around.
Yeah, she was kind of gross. That's just real much training. As long as it's sitting there at 1 in the morning, dude, let's fucking take it.
Helps to create a nice, thin, even surface on that. That's what I'm looking for.
Him, I'm going bed.
Tosser.
Whatever you're watching, I'm sure it's very
See, I told you you were sharing the other screen.
Casey now, right?
Now, that's exactly what I want. That nice sort of colour. So important. And that for me is pancakes.
Watch it over again.
One whole egg, milk. Hold the jug with one hand. The secret is to get that really nice smooth paste. But whisking that egg first, and then you're milking.
Whole egg with the shell.
Then put all the milk in, because then you're going to get a lumpy pancake. The secret for me is to have a nice thin teaspoon. That helps bring a nice crispy edge to the mixture. Now, just taste.
Bro, no way.
I love it.
Is
The better.
This is him actually doing that, though, right?
Even
No.
so,
it's somebody.
that's what I'm looking for.
So just re-edited
In
like
there.
one of his videos.
Toss it.
I don't.
The exciting part, a little shake. That releases it. Shake it to the end. Usually. Now, that's exactly what I want. That nice sort of colour. So important. That for me is pancakes.
That's hella funny.
I remember that too.
That one's pretty funny too.
No, this one?
Lindsay, drag it to this screen
Bryce can't see it.
and
then.
share this screen and not the other one.
Yeah, stop sharing and
I'm sure
resharing.
he fucking, it's just convenient.
Hold on.
Too. She's just down to do it.
Yeah.
That's why it was a big scandal, was because they're
But first drag it and then do it.
I think it's because we lied about it.
I'm
over
already
Yeah, it's the year of the dragon, Bryce.
Yeah, share that one and then drag it.
Jim,
Yeah.
you guys, I went to the doctor the other day. He told me I had
In the
ligma.
White House, I think that was the problem.
Lick
as
my
well, right?
balls.
Or- who they put in the White House.
There you go. Yeah,
What
damn
was
it.
that
I like
shit?
doing that one, but it's
Oh,
not the
she-
right
she was
like
fucking
combination where it's just like, oh yeah, man, we went down to the store and we
see
got
it?
these, and they'd be like, these what? And you'd be like, lick my balls.
Oh, they do?
Dick. You see it?
Yeah, and his
Can you see
Yes.
it, Bryce?
See what? The child with Down syndrome on the screen with the
Yes.
yeah. red?
You got it, sir.
One.
Walker told me I had Down syndrome.
Told me I
Yeah,
had-
What are you doing? How sloppy are you doing? That's crazy. What's
He
on
did
that?
Dancing with the Stars, the son that he had with this maid. I'm pretty sure. I'm
Dude,
like,
I thought that they were all from the tribe, all these kids.
And this kid is like more
You better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why.
Is Santa gonna hang himself?
Asian Santa.
Hopefully.
Cocaine?
See, I told you this episode has a theme. It's cocaine. Fuck that bitch.
Oh my god.
Look, a falling whore. Wait.
Yeah, I agree with this comment right here. What the fuck is going on?
That's also like definitely falls under like video ends too soon.
For Arnold, he's like,
Oh yeah,
my
dude.
God.
Like, I wanted to know. I definitely wanted to know more.
Yeah, between Kill the Cameraman and video ends too soon, I think ends too soon like this.
Nightmare.
It's really fucking killing me.
And then not sure the Donut one.
All right.
Biography right now, and it's pretty good.
These videos have been.
You can move that thing, that little bar.
He's talking about he bombed with what was the movie that bombed?
Dragon.
Figure it
There
out.
you go.
Oh, it's so good though.
Fucking A,
I
dude.
will literally go over there and beat the shit out of you.
I know you won't though. That's why this is easy.
Reading this donut through these spinning fan blades may seem impossible, but I'm here to show you.
What?
I will be moving in counterclockwise direction.
He's just gonna get hit in the
Watch
fucking head.
the torn.
That's exactly how I hoped it would go.
I love
I
this.
will be moving in counterclockwise.
He's gonna counter whatever the speed of the blade.
We've been there, dude. Sometimes you gotta get it. You just keep it in that screen.
I'm really surprised.
Oh, actually, we're not watching a thing.
I'm really surprised that the ceiling fan stayed attached to it. That thing was barely, hanging on to begin with.
Have you seen that thing where it's like all the fans in India or China or something when they have it so like they give if you try to hang yourself with them? Because then rather than facing the problem of your people are killing themselves at large rates, we'll just make fans that so you feel like a big dumb idiot when you fall off of it and you're like,
now I really want to kill myself.
My family found me and then laughed at me.
I definitely have to shoot myself in the head. Should have done that from the start. Wait a second though. Like, where are these fans that could support a person hanging themselves?
Yeah, and like in general.
I don't know, maybe it'd be like real heavy box, a lot of screws,
couple studs.
You'd have to find like the joist that's holding up the roof, and then you'd have to find like a chicken, and then you gotta help it roost, and then you hang yourself. Stamps.com. Long time sponsor, Stamps.com. Thank you so much. You've bought these posters that I printed at work.
Thank you all for being that guy.
He's kind of a good guy.
Hey, how many gallons is that water bottle you have there? Is that a 1 gallon or is that a?
It's a half.
2.5 billion.
64 ounces.
I'm just in case you're wondering. Along with my N-word pass, I'm shopping for new water bottles.
Nice. This one's good. It comes with like 10 different like tops for it if you want like a straw or if you just want to drink it like it's a.
Stick up your ass.
Just you put up your ass. You want to put a straw up your ass.
You can take the computer and stick it in your ass.
As a water bottle connoisseur.
So he does now.
You can take the computer and I'm gay.
And I'm gay to infinity and I'm gay.
I don't remember what thread it was. I gotta find it, but it like devolved into Nick Mullen like hard out of nowhere too. I feel like. Let me see. I'm trying to find it in my. I commented on it. I did the I'm gay actor Michael Douglas thing.
That word used appropriately.
Gay actor Michael Douglas.
I'm gay actor Michael Douglas.
I have half brothers and sisters that I don't talk to.
It was okay, never mind. It's not actually that far off. It was a Joe Rogan.
Shifting has begun.
what?
Now the show's theme again.
Happy Chinese New Year.
Carlson announcement that he's going to be talking to Putin in an interview. And let me see here. The very first.
I kind of feel like it's a phone.
I love lamp.
Oh, the very second comment with the most upvotes is, what is going on? Who asked for this? Who wants this? What is going on?
Who requested this?
Having sex with women used to feel good. What happened? It is literally just fucking all the fucking come town shit. Where it's like right here. What is going on? Having sex with women used to feel good. What happened? Not anymore. Not if the Democrats have their way.
But I was trying to save my birthday card.
Thought Sam Elliott was straight? Yes, again. He's actually from Sacramento, California.
California.
California used to be filled with raisins, but now it's filled with garbage. I think somebody would clean it up. Maybe I could shove it in my ass.
Shove it in my ass.
That might be my favorite impression by him too. Like I cannot get over those Tucker bits that he does. Did you happen to see the interview also?
No, not yet.
It is so like dumb and boring and just he's interviewing Putin obviously in the Kremlin.
Yeah,
which I feel like is probably really dangerous. But you know, you do you, Tucker. Like
yeah, you fuck.
But like 90% of the interview, first of all, they're in the same room, so it's fucking 2 hours. I sat down and watched some of it last night, and it is just too much. For some reason, though, there's a part of me that believes that this is
shut up, fucking Tucker's talking. I think he's God. Yeah. I've been watching Fox News.
Believes it's fake, that he's like behind a green screen right here. That's not what
That's AI Putin, dude. Bullshit.
Like, this is Putin right here, but for some reason, even though like you can see that they're in the same room, I just feel like they're not. Like, you know what I mean?
It feels like
that. If you watch the whole video, like if you watch like when he's talking to Putin, this is how it looks like.
Alright, let's get an old guy. He'll sit here and sit across. What is going on?
Who wants this?
Who wants this?
Vladimir Putin used to be straight.
Used to be less gay. Not anymore?
Less gay. Wait, I'm not even sharing the screen. There it is.
I see it.
You look like the whole fucking time.
You're so mad.
He looks like, what the fuck are you talking about, Vladimir?
You're not giving me the answers I thought you'd get.
Why does he look so...
I like how he pretends that this is not just like, okay, well, you just read the script that you've written, and then I'll read my script, and the entire thing is nonsense.
Yeah, as if Putin didn't have like several guys coach him. Like, a 2 hour.
He didn't catch Putin at the house on accident.
They also definitely approved every single question.
Yeah, exactly. He didn't walk in. He's like, all right, let's do this. It's like, who are you? I'm Tucker Carlson.
He asked the wrong question. He might not return to America.
This took 10 years to put together.
Not in most places in the U.S., but I'm assuming
I'm here to get the facts, people, because the American people deserve it.
They do deserve it. They deserve Tucker Carlson. And all the problems.
That's the first thing you should have said to fuck.
This is what his face is. It's always what is going on. Look at him right now. Look at his face.
He looks like he just smelled an apple falling.
Enhance.
Like listening face. But like you're looking at the world's like most dangerous dictator like this for 2 hours.
That's the thing that Putin.
That's the best part about being American. You're just like, I'm gonna go ahead and give this guy like angry eyes. What's he gonna do about it?
I think it would be better if he just made a funny face at him the whole time. Just kept it.
Lindsay, go to the camera.
You know what?
There are times where like Putin says something and Tucker laughs, and it is the fakest bullshit laugh you can fucking
sign up for. You're giving them permission to have that
everything. It's just so bad.
Everyone knows that Putin's a robot. He's been a robot since '86.
It makes him look so soft to have that translated piece in.
I just feel like it's a little bit weird.
Bitch. Learn English, idiot.
English.
You know why this country's going downtown fast? Is because they don't know English.
I think this is where he does one of the fake ass laughs right here.
Good.
The driver's license number.
I'm so gratified that you appreciate it.
Thank you.
So,
Soup. Hold on. I'm trying to find this, but I saw him smirking, but I'm trying to find it because the laughs are fucking terrible.
Because he doesn't understand what he's actually saying.
In Russian.
No, we got 3-4 hours. Let's start at the beginning. We'll go all the way through.
And then we'll watch the full Cat Williams one after.
So Bryce, you try and find it. Bring over the video I just put podcast topics and just this real ass dude.
Which one, him or me?
You. Bryce is working.
when these lands returned to Russian Empire, that territory was the size of 3 to 4 regions of modern.
Honestly, it's better here than Vladimir Putin.
Dragon another stream.
Right, whatever the fuck your face is.
Brandon. Stop trying to call me Brandon, dude.
Shut the fuck up.
I've been your brother for at least 3-4 more years than Brandon.
Oh, fuck this guy.
So everybody's mad at this dude, but honestly, real ass dude.
Hey, this guy used to live in Austin's room. Yeah, man. Shout out Tyler, dude. You doing all right?
We're in the early 80s. Like when
Whoa.
one may say,
He even talks like Tyler, dude.
Right.
Shout out to Tyler.
Turns out it is.
Technically we own this. He used to live here. We're good.
First off, never hopping in the back of some random person's jet ski.
That sounds like how you get murdered or something.
Well, or exactly what he does now.
He's in full control right
This is
now.
really the This is really the lightest.
You should hold on.
This is really the lightest punishment she should have gotten. She deserved this for getting on the back of a stranger's fucking jet ski.
It kind of looks like she passes out before he fucking knocks her off.
He could have driven around the middle of the fucking bay.
silent genre.
I really like Tucker Carlson in the back of the.
You said too.
They brought up the back, and Tucker Carlson loved it.
That's so. Oh no, that looks drive away.
Yeah, it's a fucking he doesn't Eastbound Down.
There's no way he doesn't.
Later, bitch.
He doesn't know. Like,
And this is why you don't take rides from strangers.
There's a lot of it, though. I think.
It would have been great, like she was just fucking gripped, like death gripped his waist, so he came off with her.
They both go off, the jet ski just goes fucking
flying off. Yeah.
She gets on and takes off.
she actually swims faster back.
Somehow the camera had stayed on him the whole time.
They just don't know to death grip his waist. I would fucking wrap his waist up when he does that shit. You're coming with me.
That's the part that like about that video. It looked like she kind of like passed out a little bit, like right before he fucking like tossed her off. Like I don't know if he was.
You think he drugged her?
No, like I think he was like taking her over as much wake as he can, just bouncing the fuck out of her.
Yeah, probably.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother.
So they were allowed to search Pee-wee's house.
You gotta eat your vegetables, brother.
Did you find the laugh break?
Yeah, I found it.
Let's go.
Show it to me.
I've never had a problem with Vladimir Putin.
I think he's fun. Right. You know what? He's great.
Bryce saw him on that horse with no shirt on, and he fell in love.
We had our differences.
I also like the Winnie the Pooh Chinese guy. He's great.
Like, let's say it Israel. Israel. Let's say it's Gaza.
Fine, let's get into it, dude. Fine.
Let's just assume that this is reality that we're watching, and it's not just some staged event with fake people.
So Vladimir Putin.
For the better part of for like the last past how long has it been? 2 years since the invasion of Ukraine.
So
everybody's like, oh, dude, Putin's gonna die.
Not long enough.
So
it's fine.
For some context before this laugh, Vladimir Putin just told Tucker Carlson that the reason he's still alive is
Let's
because
go ahead
he
and
eats
roll.
babies.
Let's roll that back. What the fuck's his name?
Tucker Carlson.
No. The leader of Russia.
Vladimir Putin.
Putin. Actually, his name is Putin. Pew. That's his thing. Go ahead. Back to stamps.com.
Vladimir Putin.
I'm American. I'll say it the way I want to say it.
Goddamn, I'll say Putin however I want to say.
Stinky little boy is what he is.
Oh, he's bad. He's a Putin.
He's a slithery little snake.
He's been puting his fingers where they shouldn't be. You know what I'm saying?
That's what you're doing.
That's better, but
So Tucker asked him a question, and basically Putin fucking tells him like up your ass kind of response.
Putin.
But up to this first 20 minutes, all Putin's been doing is fucking rambling about like history. Just like completely rambling. Like this is like
what, like Civil War stuff?
Say anything here?
Sir, I asked you if you had those ladies pee on Donald Trump.
He's trying to have a documentary series on Netflix.
I know, right? This is the kind of laugh that you give somebody when you just like all you want to do is make sure that they don't stab you.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, I've listened to him narrate the World War II.
I'm just like fucking
Yeah, why not?
No, Putin, not Putin, dude. Putin.
And of course, when now there is an infringement.
Well, that is, and there's a lot
What
of
if they gave him like a girl's voice?
Many nations are frustrated by the redrawn borders of the wars of the 20th century.
He's asking about World War II.
Wars going back 1,000 years.
Oh, we don't care about the question.
But the fact is that you didn't make this case in public until 2 years ago, February. And in the case that you made, which I read today, you explain at great length that you felt a physical threat from the West in NATO, including potentially a nuclear threat, and that's what got you.
He's acting all gay and shit.
And so then Putin tells him to blow it out his ass.
Putin.
Well, now they got websites where you can take a photo of a person and
What?
drop it into
My
the
long
I don't know what the
speech
fuck he's saying.
calculator, and
outside
they
of
go,
the
"He kinda looks
genre
like these
of the
pictures, right?"
interview.
And they have like percentages.
That is why I asked you at the beginning, are we going to
long's
have
your
a
penis?
serious talk or a show?
The genre is horror.
Hold on. I didn't
Just type up
bear
like,
with me. Let's hear the laugh.
What's the word?
What kind of fucking fake ass bullshit?
Yeah.
I didn't hear it.
Yeah, roll it back because Tim didn't hear it.
He didn't make a
Some
sound.
asshole was talking
He
over
didn't make a
it.
sound.
Is that what it is? He just didn't make any sense.
He went like a, he went like
What asshole was talking over it?
Everybody.
The case that you made, which I read today, you explain at great length that you felt a
They
physical
just asked me about why he started.
Shut up! I'm trying to hear him laugh. Tim's very important. It's very important to hear his laugh.
Well, that was the whole reason we were watching this.
I cannot get over the color difference
Laugh
in
is
his
why
face
we are
versus
here.
fucking
It's not
hand.
what he's saying right now. Tucker Carlson is full of shit, and so is Putin. Who cares what they say?
He has rosacea. You leave him alone.
It's not rosacea, that's a carrot top.
Is that a fair
Let's go. Do it right now. Pull
characterization
it
of
up
what
on
he
the screen. I
said?
want to see the website.
Oh boy, this is findpornface.com.
I understand that my long speeches probably fall outside of the genre of the interview.
Make Shannon do that.
That is why I asked you at the beginning,
Okay, Shannon.
are we going to have a serious talk or a show? You said,
That was Tucker.
you said a serious.
Oh my god, his face. I want to punch him so bad.
It's just like,
Are we going to have
I think Putin wants to punch him right now. Right there.
Someone shoot them both.
He should run for president so someone can shoot him.
it really took so much away from this interview because you're just like, dude, I had no idea what the fuck was going on. Fake laughed in the middle of this.
After this, I'll suck your cock.
That shit is this.
Oh shit, he finally got real. Shut up, he got real.
Putin did not laugh.
No, I need.
Yeah, I tried watching it and it was just like, it was just Putin rambling. That's all it was. It wasn't like good rambling, like crazy bullshit. Like it was just like him talking about history and how like, Russia used to actually be a lot bigger, so we should get that stuff back. Like, it's like okay, dude, like are we gonna talk about anything here?
True that, and then we'll give our land back to the fucking Indians.
Native Americans.
Seriously, let's stop joking.
Yeah.
Hold on, there's a war zone.
Russians will do the same thing. They'll give their land back to the natives that don't exist anymore, by the way.
We can all go back to where we came from. Suddenly, just a shitload of white people just show up to Europe. I know, like, we gotta leave this place. They said.
I do love that. I do love that the way they started was by attacking Ukraine. And they're like, well, we'll have Ukraine in 3 months. Dude, it's like 2 years later.
Yeah, it's not even close.
The reason it's 2 years later is because they said they have it in 3 months. And we're like, no.
That's not happening. Well, it was even better when they sent that like 70-kilometer long fucking supply train and it ran out of gas. Like, it's going to Kyiv and everybody's like, oh fuck, dude, like
shit,
this is it. Like Ukraine.
I put 20 in the tank and that's not enough.
Once this 40 fucking mile long motherfucker gets there, however long it is, like 35-ish miles long, 70-kilometer long fucking caravan gets to Kyiv, they're fucked.
They're over there.
Never fucking got there.
I like how
they're over there filling up they're filling up the train, and it has the secret of Biden says I did this.
I like
how much it costs.
I like how Bryce says. I like how Bryce says 70 kilometers, and all of us, including Bryce, are like, I don't know how long that is.
Yeah, that's 8,000 or 8 miles, something like that. 2,000 miles.
8 billion miles.
8 billion miles.
Sounds about like 4 days.
Okay, 43 miles, close. A little over half.
A trillion miles?
We thought it was less than half.
We'll call it 50. We'll call it 50 miles. 50 miles.
It's a kilometer.
So I broke a girl's hymen when I was a man, a boy.
What the
when I was a young
fuck?
boy.
You know what though? America.
It's like nighttime.
We're gonna ask him why he's gay.
Broke your hymen by your finger.
Yeah.
We're gonna ask him.
Putin, you're gay.
It started with my father.
She had a
What is
skirt
going
on?
on?
My father, he was Ukrainian. Fucked me in the head.
What is going on with your gayness?
What is going on with your gayness? Why are you trying to fuck people in Hungary?
I was like,
Fucking Nick does such a perfect.
With the parents in it.
I know.
I remember immediately thinking, I didn't understand that she would.
You just say anything and then say what is going on.
But I don't know why this made me. I love the video of North Korea where like they're trying to show the fucking computer center, and the guy is clearly just watching a video of a mouse going back and forth over the Google screen.
Computer.
I've seen one where this guy went into like a fucking place where they sell cars in North Korea, and he's like, I'm pretty sure everyone in here is just a paid actor. You see like people walking around, pretend like they're looking at cars, and then like random people who weren't together before suddenly will come together and like start pointing at cars instead of the fucking the book. It's like,
They just pull open.
You buy good Korean car.
They just pull open a blue book full of blue blank pages. God damn, it was hard to say. Blank pages.
No, I
Like,
gotta
blue
take it
book
from the
value.
top.
Blue book value.
Cut that right here. Cut it here. Good. Do it again. Stupid.
All right. Blue book full of blank pages.
Wow.
Nailed it.
First
All right,
take.
stitch it
First
together
That
later.
was so much better if you did it earlier.
That was hard though. That's a lot of bees.
That's too many bees.
That's a lot of bees.
Pick a back, beat 'em, boom.
You know what? I'm the only one taking risks on this goddamn podcast.
Yeah, well, you know what?
Amen, sister. We appreciate
The rest of us have things to lose. Like a dog. If he runs away, I don't know where he is.
Like this jersey.
It's my only shirt right now.
It's just convenient because I lost all my shirts. This is the only one left, but they happen to be in the Super Bowl, so it works out.
Just three?
He found out they were going to the Super Bowl and just burned all his other clothes.
He only wears Niners gear now.
It makes work very awkward.
Bang, bang, the stamps.com game.
Chris, we told you needed to wear a collared shirt or a suit and tie. You're wearing a Niners
You
jersey.
said a colored shirt. There's colors here. And these colors don't run.
Colors don't run, bitch.
Waiting for that.
This jersey's all that fits me right now.
I really just hope that.
I don't know. They were talking about colors.
I really hope that if the Niners do win tomorrow, that there's a riot around here, and then you see on the news, "Bang bang Niner gang." Last night there was a riot.
3 people shot in riot after Super Bowl victory.
So this is pretty off topic, but when Lindsay said her fucking like this suit doesn't fit anymore thing. Have you guys seen the Santa Claus?
I've never seen anything.
No, wait, which the Santa?
With Tim Allen.
Oh,
Tim
yeah.
What's
Allen.
that about?
So he gets fat, right? His clothes still fit.
He got shot at least, though.
Like he just, yeah, like there's no issue with him being like my clothes don't fit. Like
Well, the clothes adjust to him.
I think a whole thing where his gut showing through all his shirts or something like that.
Yeah.
that was just one shirt.
He's good.
But like he goes to work and he has like a full suit and tie that just happened to fit his fat ass gut. Like,
Yeah, the fat shirt, just in case.
Oh yeah, when you start to go that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's February. It's a little late to be, railing against Santa Claus. It's almost raining. Almost time to get mad.
You know what? I'm getting in early.
Good for you, dude. That's how you save money. You get in early and you get
Get all your Christmas gifts in March.
your Christmas angriness. You get that out.
Tim Reed does Christmas on 12/26. Like he's off 344 days till Christmas.
All right, Christmas is over. Burn the house down.
You know what? One of us has to live a charmed life.
A semi-charmed life. With you, it's from my lead, my friend. You could cut ties with all the lies that you've been living in. Stop doing that.
What
is those?
If you do not
I will understand.
I really think
That's beautiful, dude.
for harmony band.
A full harmony. Chicken parmesan band.
See, the
full-on chicken parmesan band.
Blaming Tim for that.
The problem is every 5 minutes, each one of us fucking mispronounces a word.
I've been drinking. What's your excuse? You're retarded?
So cold.
A little bit.
Freaking thing.
Feel bad now?
Retarded. Right, you've got my sister retarded now with your AIDS.
She caught
Actually,
the from you.
Walker gave her AIDS.
Somebody needs to watch.
Walker told her. No, Walker just told her she had AIDS.
Yeah, I gave it to her.
Walker told me I have AIDS.
I like to think he ran up to that kid and he's like, "You have fucking AIDS."
I like to think that
It just contracted AIDS
the kid
immediately.
didn't have AIDS at all, and he just didn't told him he has AIDS.
Walker told me I have AIDS. It's like, you don't though.
He's like Ulysses. No, that.
You know, it'd be so.
What would be great is he's like, Walker told me I have AIDS. I'm like, what's AIDS?
Tim should go put.
This is not even a thing yet.
Tim should go.
1974.
Tim should go put on a Golden State Warriors jersey.
Okay.
Bryce is wearing Sharks. Austin is wearing Giants. Christopher's wearing Niners.
Get your fucking ass in there.
Go put on a Warriors jersey.
Act like a professional.
Go buy one.
Someone didn't get a dress code.
Look at mine. It's 5XL. Fit fine.
I don't check the emails, sorry.
Check my email.
Yeah, could you pull up all your emails and share them with the group?
Yeah. Let's see how many you have from Pornhub.
I was just gonna say that.
You know, go ahead and put your social security number. We'll have it flashing across the bottom now for all listeners. 972.
He just the first email is just from Brazzers. Your account is 3 months overdue.
That's bullshit. I paid them last month.
Your Supreme subscription is up to date.
Yeah, your yearly
emails from Pornhub, and I would know because I have 3 profiles.
You want to have a throwaway one for Pornhub? You know what? Don't use Pornhub.
He has his regular Pornhub account, his throwaway Pornhub account, and his gay Pornhub account.
Depends on where he wants to comment.
Navigation on it now.
They're all gay.
Like, fuck it up.
Okay, shit. It's like, well.
I really enjoy the kind of person that goes on Pornhub and comments.
I think it'd be funny.
Stop.
There's got a lot going on.
I think it'd be funny to message a girl on OnlyFans and ask her if she'd front you a free month of credit.
Hey, yo, that's nice tits.
Hey, I get paid next month, but like I could do the $8 then. Could I just get a free one?
I would gladly pay you next month for a Pornhub for a OnlyFans account this month.
Your uncle is he's the head of Africa, and he left you $4 billion, but you just gotta give me like $1,000, and then I give you $4 billion. You know how banking works.
I do love.
An investment.
I do love that I cannot count on my hands the number of girls that have posted about their dads, uncles, grandpas, whatever, subscribing to their own.
That means it's more than 10.
It's so common that it's scary.
That means more than this many.
Past this, Tim doesn't even know what numbers are.
Tim goes bananas.
1, 2, fuck!
Excuse me for using colorful fucking language. Jesus Christ.
Red, blue, yellow.
Celebrate it.
Orange, Roy G. Biv.
Excuse me for painting a picture.
I want to get comments on Pornhub that are just like out of context, like political.
That is absolutely. I don't know about political, but that's absolutely a subreddit.
Ask questions about your house. Like my door is squeaking. Do you know what I should do about that? Or just like a random
ghost.
This is why we have to get the illegals from coming over our border.
Okay, but go to our Pornhub comments and see what you can find.
All the goddamn illegals are coming in and they're running all the jobs.
That's a subreddit. There's no way it's not.
It makes no difference if they don't speak English.
This is why we're building a wall.
Yeah.
Well, the last post is 3 years ago.
Bummer.
Let's see. How many people? There's 73 people online. But there's 1.3 million members. Wait a second. What? How is this a thing?
All right, so there might have been a lot of posts at one point.
Well, most of them are sleeping.
Oh wait, no. There's one from 11 hours ago.
Thank you.
Whatever,
Oh, good.
doesn't matter.
Thank God.
Well, so filter
Tim
by
is freaking
top.
out.
What are we
It's
doing
like I
with
just
most recent?
posted on there. They take my comment down.
I was like, I am the top poster on this.
Just take
fucking
the
shit.
top comment. It's definitely me.
Did he fart?
17. They put the timestamp.
No, she queefed. It's an argument.
4 years.
No, I go to Google first every time. Fuck
Damn.
off.
This is just all like Lewis's motto. This is like Lewis's Rocky.
Oh, username I love dicks. That makes sense. Is you? Nice.
Tier list for which? 2.3?
I don't get it.
Long Dong John.
Long John John. I believe his first name and it's
I
penis.
pray to baby Jesus to make you disappear. You will not have my virginity and you will not bop my baloney.
Oh, I'm never calling it anything else. Oh my god.
Eat my dog's bum.
What have you been up to? I've been bopping a lot of baloney, I'll tell you that much.
I'll tell you what, I wasn't bopping.
I go out every Friday night. If I don't bop baloney 2 or 3 times, it's a failure.
So far, I've never, like, I didn't even notice the fucking username.
Hey, shut up or I'll bop your baloney, I swear to God.
The username again is I eat my dog's
Yeah, that's how great bop, but that's how great bop my baloney is that none of us even noticed that.
Alright, let's see here.
Oh, why the fuck is it blue? That's awful.
This must be from, and forgive my deep cut knowledge, but this is probably from XNXX.
I don't know, but that was brutal.
Christ.
And it's weird. Nuke it again. Feel like how it's made. What?
No, fuck this one. This is not a good one. I'm already done with this.
I'm really stupid about
Probably not getting
this.
bonkers, but it's really not.
Careful.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's great.
Never forget sounds promising.
Yeah, right? Yeah, this is
Yeah,
comical.
yeah.
The fact that Mr. Krabs once sold SpongeBob's soul for 62 cents.
That's not better than the Undertaker one.
Bop my baloney's still top notch.
Undertaker one. Oh, yeah.
This one has 40 comments.
Yeah, why are we not just going by top instead of like recent?
I don't know, good point.
This isn't.
Yeah. New is never good.
Well.
Top all time, Bryce. Top all time. Come on.
There
you go. There you go.
Bye-bye. Get out of here.
Wholesome Pornhub. Let's see.
You had to come see Lindsay.
Oh my god. You get 50,000 subscribers on Pornhub, they send you a varsity jacket. Ryan Kramer. Oh my god.
Oh, it's the guy. He does.
On Pornhub enjoyed his wholesome content so much they send him one anyways.
He does videos
That's
where it's
not
like.
top because it's funny though, so that's.
This
lame.
guy does videos on Pornhub where it's just like boss catches his like employee doing something and just tells her that she shouldn't goes about his day. And like those are like all the videos.
I can't bop my
It's like
baloney to
porn
that.
scenarios that he just like what do you fucking what people would actually do.
Do the Pornhub come
Yeah, I can't bop my baloney to that, dude.
The trial will begin on Tuesday and will last
All right,
between
next
4
one.
and
He
6
has
weeks.
40,000 subscribers now.
Yeah, Bryce.
Him.
Bryce, get off Pornhub.
Why?
No, do Pornhub comments, but get off Pornhub.
Okay, can you see my Pornhub screen?
No, but
Oh. Well, you should. It's
you
there.
just gave yourself away. I mean,
Okay, well,
you're
I
checking
don't
dude's
care,
subscribers.
you know. I'm on Pornhub looking up Ryan Kramer.
I know, but next thing your shorts are gonna be down. And
Began this morning at Santo
These are all
Man's
like
criminal
45
court.
seconds.
All right.
I'm gonna save some of these for later, and then I'm gonna masturbate after.
You know we're big Steve Kramer guys.
Yeah, we could cream all the time.
A total of 17 people have been indicted for sexual assault of minors.
All right. Let's.
What does this mean?
Yeah, let's get to the
Are out
funny.
on bail and arrived
How about
accompanied
that's
by
some
their
good
lawyers.
go up?
While those who have been in jail for several months came in through the back of the courthouse.
I did that painting. It sucks.
Oh man, Reddit fucking got on Pornhub for a minute. Alright, next one.
Reminds me of the what episode was it? Pine Barrens of The Sopranos. Where like they're gonna Chrissy and Paulie have to kill this Russian like agent dude, and they don't have to. They have to collect money. That's right. And they end up they're going to kill him. But anyway, they call Tony, and he like is trying to talk to him, but his phone keeps cutting in and out. So it sounds like he's saying all this crazy shit where he's like, yeah, he's an interior decorator, and he kills 45 Czechoslovakians.
Oh yeah.
and Christy says that to Paul, and he's all like, Tony says that he's an interior decorator, and he kills 45 Czechoslovakians, and then Paulie just looks at him and goes,
I was no longer
interior decorator? His house looks like shit!
That's like shit. That's why I love it. That's when the fuck you. I'm fucking dying over here.
I'm fucking dying over here. I lost my shoe.
I lost my shoe.
The oral part of it can become a bit.
He sounds so defeated when he says that shit too. It's so great. I lost my shoe.
Mix it with the relish.
The worst part about sharing a company Pornhub account, is that you never know what's going to be in your history tag. 23 videos of guys coming on women's feet. Roll 3. The world needs 23 videos to find the right feet behind being nutted on. Jeremy from product development. That's who.
And I'm currently
Baskin Robbins posted.
Baskin Robbins. Fake. I can't tell.
already.
No, they like to be represented on Pornhub.
The nickname Twitter. He was well known for being
hear each other's interests.
As a popular company that sells ice cream, we want to be represented on Pornhub.
I mean, cream.
Been jerking off to this for like a year. Of any day now.
I do love the support though.
It's a year. It was a year ago too.
They were all fired up. Bopping and baloney for a long time.
Bopping and baloney for a year, dude. Okay, what's this one? Let's see. Hi, sorry for my bad English. Okay.
We waited all this time for this, and the trial was going to give us an answer.
That's a good one. I like that. I like that. Oh, that's not available. Thanks a lot.
Stupid.
Fun facts with I can't even pronounce that.
Show Bob the Gene.
Real fucking nice.
Among the 17
I had a nickel for every time I saw a step bro, step sis porno, I would be rich. I had a nickel for every time a French king died after hitting their head on a door frame, I would have 2 nickels, which isn't I fucking hate that.
This isn't a lot, but it's weird that I have a choice.
Yeah, it's like, okay, how many times are we gonna do that?
It's a fight because there are no giving.
Guys, I failed my driving test. I feel like crying. Oh, don't worry, dude. I failed 3 times. Okay, this
else, justice is a dangerous game.
Yeah, what the hell? That's weird.
Where's the Reddit level funny? Come on.
Defense attorneys had clearly prepared.
Yeah, should we just go to Pornhub?
I know, right?
We're find a lot less.
I'm gonna get too many of them where it's like, Bruce, call me. I just told my crush I liked her.
So odd.
I think she's like me too, or I think she likes me too, and she hasn't read the message yet, and I'm waiting, and I'm so anxious, and I don't know what to do, and I don't want to smoke, and I don't want to masturbate, and I don't want to sleep. This is the only platform I felt comfortable speaking on.
Shout out to this guy. You know what? If anyone represents the podcast, it's Jackson.
I like how the guy had to like say that, you know, to the world somehow how he was feeling about his crush, maybe liking him, and he's all like, I can't say this anywhere where anybody knows me. I'll have to take to Pornhub.
I'm not gonna bob my baloney, but I.
The best would be to respond and be like, Steve with a question mark. Shit!
I texted you 20 minutes ago.
I wish I could suck cock like that. It's been 5 years now. I'm easily better than her now.
Hey, shout out to Emily XOXO.
Yeah, good for her for improving on her cock.
That's great.
Practice. She really worked on it.
Practice? We're talking about practice.
Not a game.
Practice. He's so mad about practice.
Playoffs?
I mean, come on.
Playoffs?
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 That's how it works.
Yeah, sex is cool, but have you ever tried washing your dishes as soon as you're done using them so they don't pile up?
Our bad roommates spilled into Reddit.
Either commenting on what the video looked like, or They are very, very angry at one of their roommates.
And they know he jerks off constantly.
And that's their video.
Hey, Frank. You know who the fuck you are, dude.
Washing your dishes?
My name is I'm Frank's roommate 409.
Yeah,
so it's fucking you, dude.
It's his roommate's Pornhub account.
Lesbians are the biggest hypocrites ever. They don't fuck men, and yet they use fake dick dildos, clearly a male tool substitute, to please themselves. Someone got rejected by a lesbian.
Well, at least his name is username of awesome.
I feel like that joke's been...
Shocking.
I thought that was username of mediocre. Go ahead.
Username of fuck off.
I've just definitely seen that on like Twitter and other places already.
And his own Facebook from his mom. Go ahead.
The amount of likes on my comment is the amount of people that come.
Each person gets up one by one.
Pornhub comment sections are too beautiful. Do not bring YouTube filth to my sanctuary.
At least it got more likes.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a simp with him.
was an alcoholic, and Miriam Badawi suffered from...
Well, it's a simp with two P's, so it's simp with him.
Read his archive. Let's see.
You gotta enunciate your stuff.
Oh my god, I don't care. I don't care if it's fake. Jurassic Park is fake, Jaws is fake, The Shining is fake, and I came to all those.
Alright.
That's a good one.
He was losing me in the beginning, but he came through at the end there.
Great job, King
In
Ribs.
the first half, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, have me in the first half. Okay, whoops.
How could
Whoops.
she have survived all of that?
Whatever.
Yeah, virus.
Even less
Exact
so
same
that
line. Got kicked out of my house. Oh,
Crippled
man.
commenter.
So, go up 10 things science has learned. 10 things science still can't answer. Jesus Christ, I can't read.
10th thing reading.
You knew you couldn't read, Tim. You're trying though.
Very good.
What does it say now, Tim?
If Violet goes invisible when someone nuts inside her, oh my god, does the nut go invisible too, or do you just see it floating midair? This is a real question. Fucking correct.
Thanks for reading that for Tim.
I'm glad.
I mean, her clothes go invisible.
I'm glad I said something.
As for the taxi driver,
Her clothes go
I
invisible.
saw a good man.
What is going on?
Her headband gets
A man
invisible.
who didn't understand what he was doing there.
Jesus Christ.
Obviously, he was a part of the case. And
Self-checkout machine does a full transaction without needing a team member.
Why does it have so many views?
Why is it on porno?
That's how satisfying it is. People bop their baloney to it.
I love the
It's like, it's like a picture of Joe Biden.
Hold
It's like,
back.
old man
And in
fucks
this
the entire
case,
country.
There was no one common personality trait.
I did
between
this.
the defendants.
Oh
I
man.
did this.
This is gold.
In my
I
opinion,
do love how
the
people
court
blame
had nothing to
him
do
for
with
like a bunch
this.
of policy
It
and shit
didn't
like
add
that.
up.
Meanwhile, the guy can't fucking talk.
I just blame him for the self-checkout
Like, I don't think
machines.
he did any of this.
He's incompetent, and also he's
what's
ruining
that really
everything.
long one that says double standards?
You and I have done nothing. That we've been wrongfully accused.
Probably something to do with lesbians.
We'll
again.
see.
I don't know, but it's super long, so.
When
Read
a girl
it.
buys a vibrator, it's seen as a bit of naughty fun. But when a guy orders a 240-volt Funkmaster Pro 5000 blow-up latex doll with 6-speed pulsating vagina,
With the old model.
and non-drip semen collection tray together with an optional built-in realistic orgasm stream surround sound system, he's a pervert.
Well, it was that or flying cars. We had to go with the fuck robot.
It was either that or buy a new house. You tell me, Jay.
You ever seen back to he goes back and he says fuck robot.
And when they took him, they took
Nerd.
me too.
I'm gonna go back to my fuck robot.
I'm gonna go back on my fuck robot.
So this is definitely just somebody saying they gotta poop, but it's still
I would have
great.
rather been in his place today.
At around 1:34 in the video, you can hear one of the black guys in the gang. Man, I gotta go poop.
Oh man, that was better than I thought it was.
Man, I gotta go. In a gangbang, that's not something you want to hear.
Not after the porn stars reply.
Probably be worse if she said it.
I hope this is a hostile exchange.
I do too. Who's the chick with the buzz cut? I said my name literally
Great.
I showed my ID, dude.
That's great. That's fucking great. Who's the chick with the buzz cut? Riley Nixon. We're saving that one for later, guys.
He still bopped his baloney.
That
I'm gonna go bop my
C'est
baloney.
que moi j'ai appris.
Richard Nixon.
Well, what that means is he bopped his baloney in less than a minute.
Right.
He was just not the ball.
She is not a whore. She is not a whore.
Either that, or he wanted to try and find her with hair.
And her husband would
All right, go ahead, read it, Bryce.
And then the other is like.
We also want subtitles in Pornhub so that we can all do stealth baps and still know the narrative and plot.
I need sound.
Like holding court.
Austin hears it through the wall all the time.
Austin just thought it was
She's the cornerstone of this case because the entire structure of the 12 trial
I gotta
is built
scream.
on her.
He's just screaming.
He prefers to bob in
Whether
public.
the structure is solid or whether it's as
I prefer it to be a group event.
Fragile. We have a feeling she's lying. We'll prove that day in and day out with one.
Did you just fucking throw a fucking gift at us like in the middle of the
It's not
conversation?
about finding out whether she lied or not. We know she lied. It's about finding out why. What is
Like one of my
justified?
Brad's been watching HBO lately.
Kowalski and
Sorry, Max.
Christopher, is this your account? Me and Jim Chris?
Yep. He was watching Dragon Ball and he
Well,
fucking
that's what they call me when I go to East Asia. Where the fuck's East Asia? What's in that part?
China, Thailand, Indonesia.
Oh, the bullshit countries?
Down to it, that's not what counts.
Yeah, you know the bullshit countries, the ones that like